What's up, everybody? We are live. JohnnyKpicks here. Alongside me is Mr. Pay-Per-View. Thank you for writing that out because I can never say it whenever I see PPV. And we are Defend Your Units. We're here to defend our units and everybody else's. If you want to defend your units, put that in the chat all day. But how's it going, Cody? How did you do last card? And what are you looking forward to for this one?
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, out of all the fights announced, and we got fights announced for like 6 months. Dricus versus Sean is my favorite fight. The style matchup,
dude, it's so hard.
I mean, Poirier and Saint Denis right behind it, but like this for the style matchup, they hate each other. It's a championship fight. It's legit. I can't wait for it. You know, I feel excellent about the bets that I have in. I already beat a ton of line movement, and then last week did good. Won 1.9 units on a tough card. I know a lot of people had a tough card. It had some weird, like the props and stuff like that. A lot of weird stuff. I could have won big. If Jim Miller could have finished Benitez in that first round and a half, man, I would have won like 7, almost 8 units. But instead, I won 1.9. But he was close, dude. I mean, he was hit. I was shocked that Benitez was taking the shots. Jim Miller had landed like 50 significant strikes in the first round.
And the leg shots were
shots. And Benitez took him, which was, you know, I didn't think that he would end up getting them shots, taking them shots. And then Miller finishes him, but, you know, maybe about like 5 minutes after I needed it.
It was in a third round, like with a couple minutes in or something like that.
Still won. Had a good card. You know, Ricky Simone, he fought hard. He fought for my money. Out of minus 155. Bautista's a beast, man. The dude's big. He's fast. He's got good scrambles. Mean, great cardio. Cardio is better, way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah. He showed better takedown defense, which now I know. So
yeah, I seen Guido Canetti pick him up, reverse him, pick him up, walk him across, slam him.
But
I'm like,
good for him. I'm glad that he's improving his little holes. But
did you think Ricky Simone kind of looked a little not chubby, but like loose? Like he had like his boobs was like bigger when he was sitting there bouncing in the ring, getting ready.
I didn't really notice, to be honest. But
maybe when you're working your way up for the title and you lose it, you know, your next fight, you're not training as hard as he did for his Song Yadong. And Bautista's still, he's on his way up to the title move. So
yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah, but other than that, man, I had a good card. I had fun. Looking forward to this one. What about you, man?
Yeah. Well, we both went 8-3 because we had the same picks. And I think that was the first time ever that's ever happened. We always are at least 1, 2, maybe 3 off. But
at least.
I actually did pretty well. I got 4.78 units profit. I won 5 out of my 7 bets. The ones that I missed was Simone was the one of them, which hurt, which I was like, Urgh. And then the other one, Waldo. I had Waldo knockout, and he just felt like dancing the whole time.
Bro,
low volume motherfucker just started dancing already.
Was barely winning. He does that. Go watch all his fights. He goes hard in the first round, takes the second round off, and then wins the third round. That's like how he's won like every one of his fights. Like, because I think he knows. But dude, I was shocked though. Dude, he hit freaking Arlovsky with like 10 or 12 punches in that fight. I thought would have knocked Arlovsky. Like his head would snap back, but he didn't go out. Like, dude, Arlovsky's chin showed up. But you killed it. You killed it though.
It did. Yeah, those were the only 2 misses on my bets and legs and all that stuff. So I did pretty well, but better than last year. Because I know last year the first couple of cards I was like -6, -7, -9. I was like, oh shit, I'm never gonna get out of this hole in the first 2 cards of the year. So I was just hoping to get even.
You want to win. You know what I mean? But like a lot of people had bad nights, and it wasn't because they made bad picks. There's just some weird stuff.
Nolan.
Like I didn't bet him even, dude. Oh my god, I was so mad on my later.
As soon as he got knocked out, Nolan, I was just like,
bro. I told you guys with that left hook, Mota don't play, and like Nolan's gonna come at him, and Mota hits hard. But dude, on my layer cake parlay, I went 7 of 8, 7 of 8 legs. The one leg I lost was Ricky Simone that killed me, killed my layer cake parlay. It would have won maybe like 6 units, 7 units.
Where did you have him in the second layer?
Top.
See,
I messed up. Yeah, because I messed up, man. I was so worried about getting that Gene Silva under 1.5 on the top, and you know, to make it work right, you want to get the top line as close to even as you can. It's hard sometimes, man. But I mean, like I said, I had 7 of 8, so I could have mixed them other 7 up in there, but like bad luck.
Yeah, speaking of the Gene Silva one, I had the first round knockout. And I'm like, come on, get him!
Yeah,
I'm like
and it was
screaming
close
at the
to the
TV.
end.
I know. I'm like, come on, you got him.
I seen somebody put up a thing for Mark Goddard, and like when Aljamain Sterling, like he stopped that title fight, and he was getting hit, but he wasn't like out or nothing. And then it showed it was like him in title fights versus him in regular fights, and he was letting Weston Wilson get the shit kicked out.
He was.
Bro, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson should be ashamed of himself because he knows the savages that are in the UFC, and you train with Weston Wilson. You know, I mean, I get it. You want him to go in there and get on TV and get his money, but dude, you just got that dude brain damage. You know he ain't UFC quality. You know, like he's just gonna go. You train with him. You notice that, like you're literally putting him out, and then you put, bro. They had him signed to Santos before that, Gabriel Santos, and then they signed him up for Joe Anderson Brito. Like that's a bad friend right there, bro.
That's a bad friend.
That's a bad friend.
Dude, you could tell after he got hit once, he did not want to be in there anymore. He's like, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out! I got the new Blood Money gear.
Show it off. Show it off.
Yeah, man. It's this is the Army shirt one with the big Blood Money on it, and this is like silky. It's like a dry fit type.
Oh no, wrong one.
Johnny,
my bad. My bad. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm clicking.
It's like the dry fit type though, man. But it's nice. I got a bunch of new stuff. The website's up and running on Face Meet Fist. You just go there if you want to check out some of the stuff, and I'm gonna change up some of the stuff too. But it's under the sponsors. So if you go to facemeetfist.com, where there's all kinds of fighters too that he has under the Face Meet Fist stuff. And then they're gonna under sponsors be me, you, and then defend your units. Dude, I cannot wait.
Our shirt's gonna be
crazy.
Shirts. I'm sorry, shirts.
Yeah. So I can't wait to drop all them things. We'll drop them. Me and you will both do it on the same day. And it's it's freaking awesome. You guys are gonna love the defender.
We'll give out a couple. We'll give out a few.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be giveaways. I got to get everything. I was just talking to, like, mine just went up, so I got to still talk to him about a couple things. That's why I ordered all these shirts. I wanted to try them out, see the how they fit and stuff, and then give them the ideas of which ones I want to use. But yeah,
right on.
They got Blood Money coffee mugs, tumblers. I'm about to order all them, dude. They're freaking sweet too. I got the new Mr. Pay-Per-View sweatshirt.
Sweet.
All the Blood Money signs on it, and then the freaking, I love it. And then your stuff, man, where it's gonna be cool as shit.
It's gonna be great. Can't wait. All right, we'll go through the chat here, and then we'll get to the fights. We got Mushroom MMA in the house. What's up, Cody? What's up, Johnny? Appreciate you coming out, Mushroom. And definitely check out Mushroom MMA. If you don't know who he is yet, get out of the rock. Get out from under the yes, because you need to go check him out on Twitter and YouTube and watch his stuff. He does breakdowns every week. He's an amazing guy. He's awesome. He's funny as hell. We got Scott Lawson. What's up, Scott? I appreciate you with the little beer tip donation on Venmo, man. I appreciate that, man. I forgot to tell you that the other day, but
there you go.
Definitely appreciate you coming out as always, man.
Great dude.
Carlos for CJ UFC picks. What's up? He said I went 9-2 last card. Batista hit, and now I'm ready for the first pay-per-view. War Bueno Silva. I'm with you, man.
Great call.
Good call. Good pick. CJ. Good bet. Definitely check out Carlos. Dev did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Kept talking crap to me, and then he actually hit one, man. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like it.
I don't like it, but
I'm not into that. It's not my thing, you know.
True.
But he did get that one, man.
Yes, he did. Definitely check out CJ UFC Picks on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. And he puts out his videos each and every week too. It's already out, so definitely go check it out. He has some dogs of the week that are hitting lately, so yeah, definitely want to check it out.
Yeah.
Got Derek Izzy, our guy. What's up, Derek? I'm ready. Let's take another step to early retirement. There you go.
Let's go. The Blood Money retirement funds.
Yes, sir.
The damn thing.
Derek is slowly adding every week. There we go. Did you know if you combine our winnings, Cody, it's over 6 units?
Yeah.
The show.
I mean, so now, like, that's what we need to do then. So next show, as long as between us we only lose 5, it's like we're still winning. Then we'd be.
Johnny, thanks for responding to the email. Oh, no problem, man. Anytime, Scott. Send me some questions if you need help with anything. I'll try my best. Let's put it that way. I might not be the best, but I'll try. I'll give you anything I can.
That's one thing I promise you. Me and Johnny respond to people wherever you message us. I know a lot of people. I know Johnny be out here big league and shady, but I only
big league one person. And speaking of the person I big league, it's Shady right here. Shady Beach Bums. What is up? Thanks for not big leaguing us and showing us your shitty bum bets. I was so busy. On Saturday that I know I did it last minute, but I usually do it a little bit before that. But I always put out my bets. Maybe not all of them at once, but right before the card, they will always be out 100%. I guarantee it, unless I forget, and it's my bad. AJ, what's up, man? Down 2 units on the last card. Still going to skull F the bookies this week. All right, we'll get it back for you, AJ. No problem. Waldo inside the distance was bait. Yeah. Like I
know
my
buddy Don too. Would have hit a big part. He had a sweet parlay of like 4 different cool like props, like Barriault by decision, all this stuff, and he just needed Waldo by KO. I was shocked, dude, that Armfield ate some of them shots. Though,
he was so low volume, dude. I'm like, dude, why are you in front of him dancing? He's no threat to you at all.
The crazy thing is I had 360 to win $85, and I was just hoping he won the 3rd round. Screw a knockout. Like,
true.
I was just,
I was like, I hope he loses. I literally said I hope he loses because it's that close.
Easy, Johnny.
No, I did. I'm sorry.
Did you have a bet? Oh, because
I had the KO.
Put that juju on me.
I wasn't trying to put bad juju on you. I was putting bad juju on him because I wanted Orlovsky to win as a in my heart of hearts. But I was so mad that he didn't get the knockout.
Jimmy on a picture once, man. I don't care.
Orlovsky? Oh, yeah.
His wife was yelling at him in LaRouche, Russian, whatever it is. And it was funny. That's a big freaking dude, though, man.
Yeah, he is. We got Jeff Bruno in the house. What's up, Jeff? The new drip Jeff? Looking fire, Cody.
Yeah, it makes my eyes pop. You know what I mean? It's what it does.
Future Fade Salsa Boy agreed.
For sure. I already made my money off him on DeLima.
Yep. Once he fights anybody, maybe in the top 10, because heavyweight's not really deep at all, he's gonna lose.
Anybody with volume and some grappling.
Yep. Mushroom, what's your track record? He tracks it all the time.
Yeah.
What's up, Pink Freud? He said, busy start to the year at work, nearly missing this week's show again. Well, I appreciate you coming out, as always. Tell me some of your women's MMA picks.
Yeah,
there's a couple of them.
We got the same pick this week, just a different way it's going to happen.
Oh yeah, Moda did come out with your song, your intro song.
Stranglehold. As soon as I heard that,
threw some money. I did too. I'm like, Cody.
I was leaving work and I heard that. I was walking out watching it on my phone because I got to see the van win there, and then I was walking out watching it on my phone. I'm like, this motherfucker came out to Stranglehold.
Should have been an auto bet. Should have been an auto bet. I need to start doing that. If that's a killer song they come out to, auto bet. I don't care.
That always comes out to Stranglehold. But dude, come on, that's the greatest MMA song you could have. Stranglehold, babe.
Mushroom said 300 out, 507.
I've seen the stubs. I've seen them stubs, man.
Love it.
Killing it. All KO picks too. He had like 3 different KO picks. He picked perfectly.
Love it. I need a blood money rolling.
Hey, literally, our dude is so awesome that anything we ask for, he tries to get it. Like Dr. Sarowitz Face Meat Fist is cool as shit. There's so much stuff there. Everybody should check it out because when you go there, you're going to be able to see the Face Meat Fist stuff. You're going to be able to see my stuff. You're going to be able to see Johnny's stuff, defend your units. And like, there's just a bunch of good MMA stuff. And he supports like all these MMA fighters through what he does. So like
fighters, MMA personalities like us, if you want to say we're personalities, like he supports everything MMA. It's awesome.
Yeah. Like, I mean, even like up and coming jiu-jitsu people, fighters, like young fighters, a lot of people, man. He's a good dude and he's good for this community. We're gonna have him on another show.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He's got the hobby monsters too with the cards.
Yep. We're gonna have him on a show when we both have our stuff out, and we're gonna do a little thank you.
Yeah, and we're gonna do some good giveaways, man. Defend your unit shirts, all our shirts, all kinds of cool stuff. Man.
Oh yeah, we got Jaden in the house. What is up, Jaden? With the $9.99 donation. Go. Appreciate you, my man. As always, said what up. Hope you did well. I think you did well last card too. So congrats on that. I think you said you were up 350 or something like that.
That's a big night.
I could be wrong.
Jaden kills it all the time.
I remember. I know he did good. We got Donovan with the $5 donation. What is up, Donovan? Tough card. Yeah, I personally think this card is tough to bet on. I don't know about you, but me, I think it's tough.
I had my 5 bets in last week, man. I found some spots. Because you know how even me and Derek Izzy was talking about it because he wanted a new book because somebody ESPN something. But I was like, go to Caesars, and he was like, yeah, he's like, they're good because then he'll get the lines I get, but they don't give you props. You can't get no props. Last week they didn't have Gene Silva and all them guys out till Friday night at like 7 at night. Like over unders nothing. So
DraftKings is for the States anyways, not like offshore like Bet Online or anything. Like DraftKings is usually the first one, but smash that like button. Mushroom said yes, please. We got 38 people in here already, so definitely smash that like button. We got Luke in here. What is up? Appreciate you as always, Luke, coming out. Hope you had a good card too as well and made some money. We got Real Fight Picks. What's up, man? What's up, players? Johnny's crazy responsive. Cody's wild and picking Raquel and Viana.
That's my style this year's underdog girls, man.
Look at us,
dude. Jillian Robertson minus 250.
We will get to
stupidest line I've ever seen in my entire life. Stupidest line I've ever seen in my entire. If I didn't already have my 5 bets in, Viana would be getting bet. Her shoot.
Cody, I'm at least putting a half unit on Viana.
It doesn't make any sense. She could, dude. Yeah.
Plus 200. Get out of town.
Doesn't make any sense.
We got Dirty Reg. Dancing or not, he wasn't KOing Orlovsky dudes. Too much of a bet for that.
Yeah. He was eating them.
Was. You're right.
Truth.
Got Snerius in here. What's up, Snerius? Appreciate you coming
probably
out.
Something I said if he's laughing.
Probably. I'll give y'all another unpopular opinion is Magny might lose, but he won't get KO'd like most are hoping this week. I hope he gets subbed.
He don't get KO'd really too much.
I hope he gets subbed. He's getting subs a lot.
I stay away from the Malott fight. That's a tough one because he always looks tired. He looked tired against Fugit a little bit, and then he freaking hit him with the freaking one. What was it? Left hook, straight right. Too fast, so fast. Them were 2 of the fastest and hard ass punches I've seen in a long time. Yes, AJ, that's why I was doing that because I'm sick of it.
Please,
sick of it.
Do not post your parlay until the end of the week.
Friday, I'll do it.
If you have one. Don't do it early.
I have every freaking time. I have a 6-fight parlay. I'm posting Friday.
You're not going to post that as your tracked bets.
Yes, I have 6 fights. And if anybody wants me to stop betting parlays, then I need a unit from everybody, and I'll just stop doing it. If you want your bets to stop getting canceled,
I just don't want you to.
I need to get paid. So
don't bet what I bet for my parlays.
I can't do it.
It's all good. You just have some very bad luck, dude. I don't know what it is. It's insane
at this point. Like it's literally ridiculous. So I need some units if you guys want me to stop that. And
we got,
but you got to pay me.
We got Oppo in here. What's up, man? He said I pick red-haired girl who do ganja against Colby's Covington's chick. Okay. I mean, you could pick her. Just please don't bet her at minus 250.
Dude,
that's so gross. That line is gross.
She's so slow at 115. Slow.
Scott said mine does that as well. No props till that's stupid.
It's like, don't you want to make some money? Because you usually want action on both sides. You know?
Mm-hmm. We got Jeff Pelton in the house. What's up, Jeff? Thank you for the $5 donation, keeping the lights on. As always, we always appreciate you, man.
Right there,
it looks like it. It looks like you're eating pizza by the toilet or something.
Okay, I can do that.
What's up, fellas? Let's make a pact and stay away from Dana White Contender Series fighters with inflated records till at least their second fight. Yes, my rule now is do not back fighters that are just coming up fighting a somewhat UFC veteran with under 10 fights. Like Nolan only had 6 and he fought bums.
Faded. I'm missing. You know what? I'm mad that I didn't just pick Mota and bet it.
I know.
Because I was defending Mota the whole week.
I know. We both were
on that show way more than I was.
Even on the Friday night show, all 4 of us were like, "Well, we got. I like Nolan to win, but I don't know though."
Hey, staying away from him is damn near as good as betting him. You know what I mean? If you didn't have any bets with him in there, then you dodged the big landmine.
I think
that's a big part of.
I had.
And we can't dodge them all. You know.
I always do my UFC betting cheat sheet for the Patreon, and I have like at least 3 bets for every fight. I only had 2 bets for that fight. One was the under 1.5, and one was like a sprinkle long shot bet of Mota by knockout at plus 400. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Like, and then both of them would have hit. Oh yeah, thank you. Sorry.
I thought you for a second you look like the dude off Tropic Thunder when he goes full. You're like,
oh, I was just talking to myself. No big deal.
like that was just.
But yeah. Get out of here. Go.
You cats attacking you again?
Cats are getting crazy.
Black cats attacking you again?
No. We have 2 tabbies. The tabbies are going crazy. But I'm feeling Magny. Okay. I mean, he's a vet. Definitely.
I bet that big of a line, dude.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here's one of my kitties.
What's up?
I wanted to be very still because she could have like swatted me.
2 piece and a biscuit.
Yeah, she don't play.
That's fucking cat right there. The girl cats don't, man. Girl cats don't play no shit.
No, and she still has her claws, and she don't mess.
I mean, they're the ones that hunt in the wild. You know what I mean? Like
that's
real
true.
lions.
And the guys are like, I'm lazy. I'm gonna sleep. Please give me the food.
Girls are ruthless.
We have 3 male cats, and all they do is sleep.
Yep,
it's crazy.
And then get by the girl cats, and they.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have two male cats. 2. My bad. I lied. All right. Let's go to the first fight and stop talking about cats here. Let me get to the thing. Here we go. We got Malcolm Gordon versus Jimmy Flick, and I will let you start this bad boy off. Who do you like here and why?
Yeah, man. Malcolm Gordon. You know what I mean? I like Malcolm Gordon here. Jimmy Flick isn't UFC caliber. His win over Cody Jourdain would happen.
I don't want to say fluke. I don't want to say fluke, but
no, but like I don't know. And anyways, Jimmy Flick still ain't like that. Jimmy Flick, I don't think was really UFC caliber. He did get lucky on that win, but then the Jimmy Flick that came back after the retirement definitely isn't UFC caliber. He doesn't have no striking, decent wrestling. Like it's not bad. Like he's gonna out wrestle an MMA fighter that don't wrestle at all. You know what I mean? But like as far as him just out wrestling, he couldn't out wrestle Charles Johnson. You know what I mean? And that's like par for like if you fight in the UFC, you can out wrestle Charles Johnson really. But Jimmy Flick couldn't. He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu, but it's better if he's on top. I mean, I don't expect them flying arm bars to be like really a thing. But Malcolm Gordon, man, so we know he's chinny, right? He's got what, 5 knockout losses?
Yeah.
The good thing about that is Jimmy Flick has 0 knockouts in 23 fights. You know what I mean? So that helps. Jimmy Flick really doesn't have any striking. When it comes to the wrestling, I mean, we've seen Malcolm Gordon's wrestling's not bad. Against Muhammad Mokaev, it wasn't bad. He was going back and forth, had some decent scrambles with him, and good cardio, good toughness. And if you know what I mean, if you can survive the first round with Mokaev, I feel like you can survive the first round with Jimmy Flick. So I think his striking's way better. It's not like he's great, but like if he doesn't get knocked out, Malcolm Gordon's like actually pretty decent. You've seen it against Figueiredo, you've seen it against Bondar. He's like pretty dangerous. But his thing is he usually gets knocked out real early. But like I said, Jimmy Flick's not knocking out anybody. Never has, probably never will. Not in the UFC anyways. So I see Malcolm Gordon. First round, I mean, there's probably some scrambles. Jimmy Flick might be able to land a takedown off the bat. Malcolm Gordon's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's been subbed twice, but that's Mokaev and Albazi. We're not going to put Jimmy Flick in that Mokaev or Albazi.
True
level. So I think Malcolm Gordon can beat him in the stand-up, and I think that he can hang with him on the ground and even end up on top if they're on the ground and survive and do some damage and win. And I think he's got better cardio. I think he's actually tougher if he doesn't get knocked out. Like Jimmy Flick doesn't need to get knocked out. He'll just give up. He'll curl up in that. So I like Malcolm Gordon. I think he finishes him. I think he can get it done early. Both these dudes get it done in the first and second round. And I think that Gordon, can either submit Flick, which he doesn't really get submit. I think Flick's been KO'd 6 times. So let me get Gordon by KO sometime in that second round.
Yeah. I mean,
Flick does not like getting hit either.
No. And I'm not saying Malcolm Gordon is some like amazing striker or anything, but I think he definitely can knock out Jimmy Flick. And Jimmy Flick is going to go in there in the first round. He's got about 2.5 minutes to get this done. And then he's going to start fading. I don't think he's there anymore. Like, I don't know if he wants to really fight anymore. I think he's there to get go in there, make it quick. And if I can't, I'm going to try to survive a little bit and then probably get knocked out or submitted or whatever happens. But both guys are good grapplers, like you said, Cody. But I have to favor Malcolm Gordon here. And I just think he's the better striker. I think he's just as good of a grappler. And maybe Jimmy Flick is a little bit more aggressive with his submissions, but that's only in the first 2 or 3 minutes. And I think after that, I think he's going to start to fade his cardio, and maybe this fight gets out of the first round. And if it does, I don't see it going any longer than like a minute in the second, because I just don't, after Jimmy's little retirement phase, if you want to say, he's not the same fighter. Not to say that he was good before, but he's definitely not good now. So I think Gordon's way better than that. So I think he's going to get the finish, Gordon probably, but I like the under 1.5 just in case if Jimmy Flick lands something crazy, and maybe he lands like a crazy overhand right and knocks out Malcolm Gordon early on, because Malcolm Gordon's been finishing all 7 of his losses, and Jimmy Flick has been finished out of 6 out of his 7 losses. And these guys combined have 21 finishes and or being finished in the first round of all their fights. So I love the under here. I bet the under. I just posted it today. I think it's worth a stab. Do I see this fight potentially can go over 1.5? Yeah, but I just don't think Jimmy Flick has enough cardio for over 1.5. Malcolm Gordon would literally have to not strike with him and dance in the cage, just like Waldo, to not get a knockout or a finish under 1.5 rounds. So I think the under 1.5 is going to hit. I like Malcolm Gordon. I think he gets it done. I'm going to say by knockout. I think he gets a knockout.
Yeah.
Let's see what everyone else is saying. We got Vegas Mikey in the house. What's up, man? I hate Nolan's face, and Patterson is next. Giraffes fighters suck. Looking at you, Stefan Struve, and your fans are delusional. Love your cats, Johnny K. Appreciate
that. What up, Mikey?
What up, man?
Dude.
Mushroom MMA said Gordon KO. I like it. We got AR Smith. He said Flick is now plus 160 on DraftKings. Probably should be a little bit more than that. I'll be honest.
I'd wait if you minus 115. Minus 115.
I think Gordon should be about minus 150, minus 160 tops. Just because, and he'd be more if I can trust him enough to not get knocked out. And I'm not saying Flick is a knockout artist, but there's still that worry in the back of my head. A lucky punch can knock him out probably. So we'll see. We got Dylan here. What's up, man? Ayo, hope you're good, Johnny. Hope you're good too, Dylan. Appreciate you coming out, man.
Yep.
I think Gordon wins. He'll be a great he will be great to go against next time he fights.
Next time,
yep, for sure.
Yep, exactly.
Love the round 2 KO, Cody. Yep, I think it's going to be like maybe late first or early second round knockout too. Going with Gordon here, but I'm staying away from the money line. Bet to make is the under 2.5. Yeah, that's definitely safe.
That's
for
like
sure.
minus 375 though.
Definitely super safe parlay. I don't see this fight getting past 1.5. I'm telling you, I don't see it.
No, definitely not 2.5 though.
2.5 unit play took us to the bank, my man. Yes, sir. The parlay last week. I was super loved it. Van and McGee set both second round knockouts.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Indeed. We got Derek. Is this a loser? Maybe
should be. It's definitely a loser leaves the UFC. I guarantee that. Unless they're looking to build up a prospect coming up.
Not big on Flick leaning Gordon. I think that's the right play. Johnny, you got a 2-unit play this week. I don't know about this week. I do have a couple bets I'm going to be posting in the week, but I'm not as super confident in a lot of these spots. So I lowered the units this week, I think. But we'll see what happens. I'm looking at a few other spots too. Gordon got an ugly, bald, new baby boy, newborn baby parrot head. We got Bobby. Oh, Gaethje versus Holloway. For the BMF title.
Dang, that's a good fight.
That's gonna be awesome.
Max going up a weight class.
Oh,
he didn't take the shots at 155 is good, man. Dustin Poirier was rocking him like every time he was hitting him.
Could this be the first time we see Max Holloway get knocked down?
If it's gonna be somebody, it would be Justin Gaethje. That's for damn sure.
Oh man,
that's
a
weight class.
Crazy. Flick shells up and doesn't fire back. He's in for a long night. I think I agree. Yep. BMF title 300, UFC 300. Wild. There we go. Love it.
That's awesome.
Yep. He already quit the sport. He'll quit in the cage, etc. Agreed. But let's go up to the next one here. We're gonna do Jasudavicius versus Priscilla Cachoiera. I will start this one off. Yeah, I like Jasmine here. I'll be honest. And the reason why, and this is the main thing, Priscilla's only thing that she has for her is her power and her striking. And she is tough. She's durable. But the thing about her is if she does get taken down, which she can be taken down very easily, she has 0 ground game. And Jasmine should be able to get those takedowns. I think she'll be able to walk forward. If she gets hit, she gets hit. She doesn't care. And she's going to get those takedowns. She's going to work her up against the cage, probably trip her because she doesn't really do those single leg, double leg takedowns too well. But if she can, it'll be this fight because Priscilla has 0 takedown defense and 0 ground game. And actually, I can see a finish from Jasmine here. Maybe late second or third round ground and pound. I think she can get a finish as the fight goes on. But, there always is a little bit of a red flag, though, with Jasmine because she does get hit a lot. So it kind of scares me. But we've seen how tough she is. She takes a ton of shots. And she's always marching forward. So I'm going to trust her chin. I'm going to trust her toughness and her durability here. But Jasmine should be able to win this one. I'll say by decision, but I can also see like a late finish. So maybe third round decision prop might be a good look, but we shall see. What about you, Cody?
Yeah, Jasmine all day. She has the exact fighting style that we've seen beat Priscilla Cachoiera style, you know.
Yep.
Strong grappler. We just see Miranda Maverick do it. We already know Jasmine's a better grappler than her because she out-grappled her. She's big. She's never been finished. She could take a shot. I mean, Natalia Silva beat the shit out of her. Yep. Obviously, Priscilla is dangerous. She's going to try to walk you down. She's saying that's why she can't stop a takedown, because she's standing straight up like this, walks you down, and just tries to line up that right hand. She does have a powerful right uppercut that like knocked out Shanna Dobson. She hit Miranda Maverick with a good one, but it didn't even really phase her. So I think Jasmine can hang enough in the striking for sure to not get finished. And I think she's going to be able to take her, get her up against the cage, and wrestle her down pretty easy. Jasmine's a big girl. They're both like the same height, but usually Priscilla's a lot bigger than her opponents, but she's not going to be a lot bigger than Jasmine. So I think Jasmine takes her down. You've seen Maverick do it, Jillian Robertson, Shevchenko. I think there's one more in there maybe that took her down and beat her up on the ground.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of it. I mean, look. Maverick, Jillian.
Maybe it was just
Shevchenko, but
yeah. Molly McCann took her down a little bit too. But yeah, man, that's the way to beat her, you know, and I think that Jasmine's going to be able to do that. Come out at home. It's perfect style for her. So give me Jasmine. I think I like what Bruno said, what Jeff Bruno said. I like Jasmine inside the distance too. I think that she gets her out of there because Priscilla gets beat up on the ground. And like, what was the one girl that Cachoeira beat up? It's not Oliveira, but it's like Fernandez, I believe. That girl so she's like Priscilla Cachoeira, where she's got big power on the feet, but that girl has way better movement. That girl, to me, had better takedown defense. And like Jasmine still took some big shots from her and was still able to get that girl down and almost finished her a couple times. And I feel like where that other girl, even had Fernandez, had better jiu-jitsu too, and she's way more athletic. So I feel like what didn't almost finish that girl there will finish Cachoeira. We've seen her finish on the ground. So give me Jasmine inside the distance.
Right on. Do you think it'll go over 2.5? What do you think?
I think it ends in the third round, and I do think it goes under, to be honest, because Jasmine's freaking tough. But
I think it's plus money.
So it is. But the problem is like Cachoeira finishes girls all the time. But if you go look at Jasmine, she didn't finish like 2 girls in her whole career. She's not a finisher. But with Cachoeira, man, Cachoeira gets tired after grappling and getting beat up, and she doesn't have like really a good guard and stuff. Like girls just pass her shit, hit her with elbows and stuff. She tries to muscle up, keeps doing it, and she gets tired, and then she ends up getting finished in that second or third. And I can see Jasmine finishing her. So I like the under 2.5, but I like Jasmine inside the distance. I imagine that's got to be probably more money than under 2.5, right?
You would think it would, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, because she's minus.
It would have to be, because it doesn't make any sense if it's not.
Yeah, I see people betting
you're getting both fighters for like plus 140 if Jasmine's like plus 110 inside the distance. To me, it's like
right. But if you get that under 2.5, I guess just in case Priscilla does land that shot,
I mean, it could happen.
But I love Jasmine here. I mean, we've already seen her exact style, and even weaker styles than her do that to Cachoeira. So I think Jasmine would have beat the shit out of Jillian Robertson too, like better striking. And Jillian's not taking her down. Jillian's little. She's like 5'5" and that. And so I think she gets it done.
Yep. We got Drew Smith. What's up, man? He said Dana just announced Gaethje versus Holloway. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Awesome.
It's going to be an awesome fight. We got Justin in here. What's up, man? He said this is a pass. They both suck, but homers always get the invisible home country steroids you get from fighting at home. So this extra strength and power just going to all of a sudden appear. Yeah, we'll see about that for sure. Johnny, do we have one fighter this week we can lock? Ooh, I mean, I like Jasmine. I think she's a lock, to be honest. One of my most confident picks for sure.
The best path to victory on the card.
Yeah, and we'll talk about a couple more here, but Jasmine definitely. Fun fact: Jasmine broke her orbital 2 minutes into the Tracy Cortez fight and still marched forward every round. Yeah,
she is.
She don't care. Jazzy Jazz should be a lock, but heavy favorite. Yep.
Yeah, super. Yeah.
Let's see. Derek likes Jasmine as well. Pink said 9-2 last week, but the profit doesn't come in until all the Jasmine parlays hit. There you go.
It'll come in.
Good luck. We got Big Dickens. What's up, man? Guys, and McGrew is live. Head on over there. Okay. I will. I'll be there shortly. See you there. Jasmine should be a lock, and yes, there's no such thing as a lock.
He ain't giving you no real picks. He's just giving you trash talk.
Yeah, he'll just go give me some donations. I'm like, okay, hi.
Is that what he does? I don't watch it. I I'm here to bet. I don't need no.
Just when he does live streams, like when he's not talking to the chat and there's nothing going on, he's like doo, 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 until
Just
someone gets a
waiting.
donation.
There's no.
Hey, it's great. It's got like 2,000 people watching. It's awesome. Definitely going Jazz.
Big dick in the butt. Ain't nobody had no.
I think she submits. That'd be great. I think it's a ground and pound knockout, but a finish is a finish is all I care about. Let's see. JJ better watch her eyeballs.
Yeah, Priscilla's she's wild.
True.
Yeah, she's dangerous.
Cody, I thought that watching Gabby too. I think Gabby would smoke Priscilla too. You know?
Yeah, her movement, her striking, definitely.
We got Beef Fatty. What is up? Jim Miller versus Green. 2 washed up nobodies will never touch a bell. Everyone excited for that. Gaethje Holloway. Wait, Jim Miller and Bobby Green?
I would have rather seen Miller in
Ferguson.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm okay with Bobby Green. I think that'll be a fun fight.
It's a good fight. It's definitely a good fight.
I didn't know that one. That's awesome. I like trying to go over 2.5 and take the chance at the women's side. Yeah,
makes sense in most of them.
It does. Catch a beating is 1-4 in fights where she's taken down just once in that fight. Man.
And the other one was what? Shanna. What's the one girl that Mazzani? No, Mazzani. That Gina Mazzani, because she gasses out. So
after
that's
a round.
The only one she got down, got back up, and then won because I'm better in that one. But we knew Mazzani gasses and gives up.
Yep. We got AJ in here. AJ said, I think JJ will get a finish. All right, yeah.
Smart man.
Definitely can. I love Fireside. What's up, man? He said, I love betting Cachoiera like a ladies fighter with 0 out of 10 ground game and 10 out of 10 punch power with no other attributes spent. Yes, exactly. That's funny. Zach, what's up, man? He said, what's up, guys? Good luck this card. Let's get the W. Jazzy is an anchor of 2 of my parlays. I agree.
I like
it's a good one. Definitely check out Zach Milliken MMA on Instagram and Twitter. He does great and YouTube too. He does great stuff each and every week, puts out his bets and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Johnny, I asked for a lock of the week and my stream bug. Okay, I said Jasmine for sure, but we'll go as we go. I'll let you know some of my other ones. Jazz just beat her easily though. I heard a draw against. You heard a draw? You think a draw will happen here? Ooh,
that would be tough. I mean, if Jazzy wins 2 rounds and gets dropped 10-8 and 1, could happen.
True. We got Kiwi Brew in the house. What's up, Kiwi? Cheer all to you as well. Dude. Appreciate you coming out as always.
Yes,
one of the OGs. But we'll move on up to the next one. Let me get there. It's gonna be Johan Lainesse versus Sam Patterson. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I like the Johan Lainesse, man. He's a power puncher. He's a natural 170er. He's a big 170. And Sam Patterson, we've seen him. He's tall, skinny. He was down at 155. Might have cut a lot of weight to get there. And has no chin. Like even on the Contender Series, the jiu-jitsu guy dropped him in the first round and then beat him up and then gassed out. And Patterson beat him in the second. You've seen Ashmuth knock his head off. I've watched in at least 2 other fights where he's gotten dropped in them fights too, and then he comes back to win. But he's not going to get dropped against Johan Lainesse and just get back up. Like his brain got really scrambled in the last fight. He was trying to fight the ref for like the last 30 seconds. But Lainesse, he can slow down a little bit, but like I don't think it's going to matter in this fight because I think that he's going to knock like Patterson doesn't have no striking defense. He throws a lot of like pitter patter volume and then just gets hit in the face. And then you see his neck. He's got a long, skinny neck that's not protecting him from anything. So I just think that Lainesse is going to hit him with a big shot. Like even when Lainesse got finished by Gabe Green, he dropped Gabe Green and like almost knocked him out cold for a second. When Gabe Green hit the ground, he like woke back up. I think if he hits Patterson with that shot, he's putting him out. I think if he hits Patterson with the shot he hit Justin Burleson with on a Contender Series, he put him out. I think he's going to put him out, dude. And I just don't think Sam Patterson's all that good. Like he's your Phil Hawes from last week, you know, and then he's in there with a power puncher. So I got Sam and I got Sam Patterson. I think Johan gets it done in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, I'm with you too, man. I think Johan's going to be able to knock this guy out. Patterson to me, like he's very stiff. He's slow, but he does have some good power. He's got some good reach. He does have some sneaky guillotines, but that neck is there for the taking for Johan too. He's got good grappling. He's got good submissions too, but he also has the power, which is why I like him more so in this fight. And I think he's a little bit more durable too. But what I will be a little bit worried about is if this fight does, for whatever reason, go over 1.5 rounds, who's going to be the fresher fighter? We'll have to find that out because Patterson usually doesn't go over 1.5 either, too. So I'm going to go with Johan. I do think he gets the finish, and I was going to bet the money line. I'm waiting to see what the props are for his inside the distance because I really think he gets this done, whether it's like club and sub or not, just a straight up knockout. I just think he gets this one done. So I'm waiting on that to drop. But if it's nothing crazy different, maybe I'll just do the money line if it drops more, but I don't think so. But I'll probably just end up doing the inside the distance, but we'll see.
I got Lainesse at -125.
Yeah, I wish I would have got that. Then I would have probably put a bet on it.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, because Patterson coming up to 170, like at 155, he was fighting all these smaller dudes, and maybe
getting knocked
down
out
a little bit. Yeah, he's getting knocked out. But when you come up to 170, dude, I don't think he's going to take a punch any better. He got knocked out early in his career, like real quick into a fight before. I just don't think it's not the fact that he's got a bad chin. It's just he has no striking defense. Like he takes punches straight on the
super
face,
stiff.
dude.
He doesn't move his head at all.
And he does have pretty good cardio, but even if Lainesse just comes out and just waits, he doesn't need to go and just knock Patterson out. He just has to wait for him to give him one opening, and Lainesse can explode on him and finish this kid. Like, and that's because Patterson's not coming out here and out wrestling Lainesse. Like, he's not going to come out in the first round.
He's not strong enough like that.
These dudes are almost the same size. Like, Patterson used size advantage at 155 to get a lot of his wins after he get knocked down and beat up, and then the dudes would gas out. But I think Lainesse finishes this dude. He's a big welterweight, man. I think he puts some heat on him.
Yep, I agree. Fireside said he had #1 in the world on Tapology going into the 9th fight or the 10th fight. Ugh, close.
Yeah. Ricky Simone, probably, or something.
YOLO, Jeff Walker to try to be different. But that's how you get #1. You have to do something crazy when it happens. We got Jeff in here saying best duo in the game. Let's keep the winning streak going, boys. Appreciate you, Jeff.
I'm on 2 weeks. I'm loving it. We're going for 3 this week.
I'm on 1 because there's only been 1 card. Actually, I am on 2. If we're going back.
Gotta go back.
No chin, but neck to make up for it. Agreed. Got to go with the less white lion here. Johan got this. White lion by knockout plus money. Yep, I'm going to go. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing as well. Johan by KO. I like it. Sam had the worst KO I ever saw. They took that fight off Fight Pass.
Dude, yeah. He was fighting the ref for like 30 seconds. It wasn't like 10 seconds after that. It was like 30 seconds, dude. And his face is bleeding. Like, it was bad. It was bad. And that was from a 5'5" freaking, I don't know, Ashmuth, who's a grappler.
Yeah. So it's crazy. Andrew said if they grapple, Johan is screwed. Like,
maybe, like, I just don't see Sam getting on top of him, but we'll see.
Yeah, because I mean, Sam would probably be off his back if I had to guess if they were grappling, because I don't think Sam's gonna be able to take him down and be on top. Like, I just don't see that. But maybe like a guillotine, or maybe you can get a reversal or something. But
I see
maybe Canada parlay, but who may F it up? Mark
Andre. I don't know who Mark. I like Mark Andre to mess it up.
Yeah. Patterson had a fought welterweight since amateurs. There you go. Weight cut can affect your chin. Yeah, it could.
Striking defense too, though.
But I'm telling you, Johan hits like a truck. If they want, what's up, MMA Badger? He said if a 155er sent him to the shadow realm, imagine what Johan would do. Agreed.
Exactly. It's going to happen.
Definitely check out MMA Badger on Twitter.
That's my dude.
If you have a YouTube, definitely check him out on YouTube as well. And he puts out his bets and all that good stuff too. Let's see. Patterson this week's Weston Wilson.
Yo,
it's true. I wouldn't say as bad though. I wouldn't say that bad.
Give up is easy, but he gets dropped so bad.
Let's see. Patterson will get slapped. Yep. I hear Lainesse brought a giraffe into Can't say boys, but wanted to say what's up. So mad on Tapology. I didn't proofread my picks. I had Benitez round 2 sub. Meant to put Miller round 2 sub. Would have had first place. Oh man. I don't even remember. I think I have to look and see what I got. I can't remember. But
I've done that before too. Picked the wrong guy. I'm like, what?
Appreciate you coming out, Anthony, though. We got Any Action Sportscast in the building. What is up, Effie? He said, we in here. Let's fucking go. So this is the guy who to follow on YouTube right here. Any Action Sportscast. He puts out his videos every week. He has great hockey bets, great football bets. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Get his subscriber count up. Do me a favor.
Do it. He deserves it. He works hard. Great dude.
He does. Guys built like Sam Nolan, Butler, stick guys who can strike fade. There you go. I agree. I'm gonna gas if they grapple. Yeah, if they do. I would say he's got about a round and a half if they grapple, though. I just don't think they will. Do you think they'll grapple for long if they do?
I don't think Sam Patterson can out grapple. He's not out wrestling him. He would have to
that's
get
the thing.
him really, really tired because like Johan was taking down
maybe in the
Gabe
later
Garcia
rounds
or Gabe Green in them early. Like,
yeah, I think this fight will be on the feet.
Like, don't. I think people should not get it twisted on what happened with Lainesse with Mike Malott. Like, he's just some bad grappler that gets choked out. Mike Malott's a fucking savage on the ground. That dude's chokes are sick. Did you I rewatched him with that choke that he put? Well, first off, you go watch the choke that he put on the dude in the Contender Series. That's so tight. Then you watch Malott choke out Adam Fugit. Bro, that fucking guillotine front choke was so tight after like crazy. So he's a different beast than Sam Patterson, dude.
Yeah.
Sam Patterson, I've seen him usually get out grappled until like he starts winning the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like even on the Contender Series, that dude beat him up in the first round, dropped him, took him down, took his back, almost choked him out, and then he came out in the second. And then that too is when Patterson's just so much bigger than 155ers, he weighs on him. He's not weighing on Lainesse, dude. Lainesse is gonna hit this dude with a big shot and put him out.
Yeah, I mean, if this fight does get into the later rounds, maybe Sam can out grapple him because maybe Johan will be a little bit more tired. So, I mean, I could see that.
Yeah.
Not early,
like
not
tired.
Early.
No, I think Johan has the way better grappling. Like,
we
way
got
better
Lenny
wrestling to keep it
Lenny in the house with the $5 dono. What is up, Lenny? Blood Money MMA Bets. JohnnyKpicks showing some love. A lot of people love Ramon Taveras by KO. I don't
think so.
I mean, it can happen. I'm not saying it can happen. I just don't love it.
But yeah, thanks for that dono, Lenny. You're the man.
Appreciate you, Lenny. Keeping the lights on, keeping the heat on. It's cold up in this.
Cold, bro.
It's 1 degree right now where I'm at. One.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cucumber in the house. Oh yeah. Just the place I want to be right now. So glad to see you, boys tonight. Glad you're here, man.
Yep. I was telling him earlier about your parlay that just needed Waldo with 3 excellent bets that already hit and just needed Waldo by KO. Sick, man.
Gross.
And it was a big parlay too. It was like a 10 timeser.
That should have happened.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to dance, be low volume and not do anything. But whatever. Yep. We've been seeing these stick figures get KO'd. Just bet Johan knockout. I like it. I like where you're at.
Let's get it.
Sean Woodson might get slept too. Well,
it's a possibility.
I don't know about that one.
I don't think so either, but it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility.
Speaking of that, I think that might be. No, it's not. I lied. Here's a fun one here. This is going to be fun. Jillian Robertson versus Polyana Viana. I believe it's my turn. I will start this one off. Guys, let's be real here. Let's just lay it out on the table. There is no way Jillian Robertson should be minus 250 favorite to a lot of people. And this is one of them. The way she wins fights is she out grapples people. I don't think she's going to be able to out grapple Viana. I'll be honest. And I think Viana has the better striking too. Now, do I think Robertson can get takedowns in this fight? Maybe, because Viana does accept being on her back a lot more so. But I don't know about this fight, though. It's different because I think she knows she should keep this fight on the feet. She might actually try to have some takedown defense in this fight. But I just don't like Jillian striking on the feet. She's very hittable. She's very slow in the strawweight division too. And I think Viana is a better striker. She's out working at Shoot to Box, which is always a great gym. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Charles Oliveira actually trains there. So very good striker. A lot. Gabriel Dos Santos, any Santos you can think of goes there too. So
Brenner.
Brenner. So to me, like the line is so wrong. And this is closer to a 50-50 fight. It may be 55-45 if you want to say one way or another. But I'm going to go with Viana because I can see this one being like a more so a striking fight when Jillian cannot get her down in the first round. And we've seen it happen with her with Tabitha Ritchie. And Tabitha Ritchie was able to piece her up on the feet when she couldn't get her down. So Not to say that Viana and Tabatha Ricci are the same fighter, but I'm just saying there's a chance here. If this fight is on the feet, I love Viana here more so. And then even so, if this fight gets to the mat, Viana's very dangerous off her back. And Jillian's better when she's on top, though. So it would be a good grappling match, but still, I don't think there's going to be a submission from Robertson. So I'm going to go with Viana to get this one done. I don't know how she gets it done. I don't know if it's going to be by decision. Probably not a knockout. Maybe like an arm bar if she's off her back in like a sneaky one, but I'm going to say by decision. And both these girls, it's weird to say that because both these girls do not win decisions very often. So
Aliana's never won a decision.
Yeah, and I think Jillian, like out of like what 8 times or 6 times she's been there, she only won a couple. So they don't win a lot of decisions. They usually go in there and either lose by decision or get the finish. That's what both these girls do. But I'm gonna go with Viana at plus 200. It's gonna be a bet. I will say that right now, and I don't care.
Yeah, man. Jillian Robertson, when you watch her fight at strawweight, she's so slow. Like her striking was already bad, but like she's slow and awkward. Like she's almost like even when like Miesha Tate came down from 135 to 125 and fought Lauren Murphy. Like they come down and they have a little size, but they lose a lot of speed and stuff. But I just don't think that she's all that good. Her striking ain't that good. Her wrestling is mid at best, but like usually she can out wrestle like bad MMA wrestlers, like other girls that can't wrestle whatsoever, like Agapova and them girls that are just straight strikers, Cachoiera, girls like that. But when she can't, she'll get beat up by JJ Aldridge and them kind of girls. Like Polyana Viana is 100% going to have better striking, faster and better striking at this weight class. She throws kicks. She throws punches. They're good. You've seen her knock out Jin Yu Frey. She's knocked out Amanda Hebos earlier in her career. Like she's got legit power, legit toughness. So if you're going to bet minus 250 on Jillian Robertson, like you got to understand she's not going to win the striking. So you're going to be like, all right, we need her to go out there, land the takedowns and take down Polyana Viana. Okay, so now she's going to take down a girl. Like it's weird, but they said she's, I don't know how it works in Brazil, but they said she's like a 21-time state jiu-jitsu champion. Like she's done all kinds of jiu-jitsu tournaments when she was younger, all that. So she's very dangerous on the ground, and she's always throwing up arm bars, triangle arm bars, all kinds of stuff. So you put 250 on Jillian Robertson, and then you want her to get the takedowns because she's not going to win the striking. So you're like, all right, we need her to get the takedowns. Now she's got the takedowns and she's got to survive all 15 minutes. And you know how girls from guard hit the arm bars. They're so flexible. They do all kinds of stuff. So now you got to expect her to survive for 15 minutes on the ground with another girl the whole time. Like, oh, don't get hit with this. Like even Tabatha Ricci, who I think's got better jiu-jitsu than Jillian Robertson, she showed she can beat Jillian Robertson. Every time she took Polyana Viana down, Viana would start throwing up arm bars and all that, and they would just stand back up. It's just Ricci had a little bit better striking than Polyana in that fight. Yeah. I love Polyana in this fight. Like I said, I have my 5 bets in because I love the 5 bets that I put in, and she was only maybe like plus 150 at the time. But dude, at plus 200, like Jillian Robertson at 115 is not that good. I'm telling you, she beat Piera Rodriguez, but Polyana Viana would beat her up too. So, I mean, really like Viana is going to be dangerous anywhere this fight goes. So if you want Jillian at minus 250 to have to survive the whole time, I don't know. I think it's crazy. I don't think she's that good.
I mean, if you got Jillian, what was it, like minus 150 range or something early, like when it first came out, okay, I'll give you that.
Still dangerous though.
But it is, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be comfortable just doing a single bet on that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could see it. Like, I really can see like Viana coming in there and just either like stuffing the takedowns,
we've seen Jillian Robertson
and out striking her.
Myra Bueno Silva armbar Robertson from guard. Polyana might do it, and she's gonna be faster on the ground, faster on the feet. Like it's crazy. Like, dude, Jillian's so slow and awkward at 115.
I agree. Hey, we're on the same page with that underdog. I like it.
Okay.
Look at us. Okay. Who would have thought?
I know, man. I'm trying to defend some units, and you're out here just agreeing with me and shit. I don't like it. I like it. I'm trying to defend something out here, man.
We got Fight Talk only in the house. What is up, man? He said late, but I'm here with my Popeyes chicken dinner. That sounds amazing.
That sounds good.
I love Popeyes.
My girl made some chicken Alfredo, and that was pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, but we appreciate you coming out, man. And if you don't know who Fight Talk only is, go on Twitter. He puts out an MMA collab each and every week with all the MMA guys picking every fight, and they get their own pick and stuff. I know me and Cody, we killed it last weekend, so hopefully we'll be on there this week too. So appreciate you, Fight Talk only. Definitely go to Twitter, Fight Talk only. Hit the follow button, and you'll get all of that good stuff each and every week. Love it. Let's see what we got.
He does great graphics too.
Great graphics too.
Excellent graphics.
Thank you. Jillian can sub anyone if she's on top, and Polly is too willing to play off her back. Polly has everything she needs to win. I don't trust her, but I had to bet her at this line. Okay. I see where your head's at, but I just can't trust Jillian to come out there, look like a minus 250 favorite, and dominate. If you want to,
I think Jillian would have more success at 125 than she will at 115 because these girls are just going to be too much. Any girl that can stop her takedown is going to be able to just dance around her and piece her up, just like Tabitha Ricci did. Like any girl that can stop her takedown at 115 is going to beat her up.
Yep. Oppo said, I'll wait for weekend odds where Jillian is underdog. Maybe like live betting, because she ain't going to be an underdog. I'll tell you that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Viana catches her with something, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Going with my girl, Polly V. Love the dog number. Might bet it. I'm betting at least a half a unit on it. I have to. I'm like pretty confident. I don't want to like go crazy, but I'm like half a unit confident. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
What's up, Riding High? Hey, team, listening from New Zealand. Appreciate you, man. I think I'll take home the fighter in some of these closer fights. You know, the crowds are like, yeah.
Jillian's Canadian too.
Yep. We'll see.
But I like Polyana.
Yeah, Viana's never won a decision.
Numerous reasons in this fight.
Blood hit us with it. I don't know if she'll make weight, but she'll look good on the scale.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. I live in Toronto. If I see Polyana this week, I will beg her to keep the fight on the feet.
Tell her I said what's up too.
AJ's feeling Viana too. I think a lot of people are, but they just, I don't know. They have that.
Say that also my door comes open and get hit with something.
Jillian only subbed once. Polyana went to 18 fights and subbed once. Thinking an over or a greasy ends by KO split decision. Polly in her first. I like Polyana decision. That could be.
That was another one where Veronica Hardy, who's a Taekwondo girl, subbed Polyana Viana in like 1 minute, armbar off her back because these girls are so freaking flexible, dude.
Put up my feet on the table, grab some popcorn and a bottle of Kentucky jelly. Is that Kentucky? KY jelly.
KY. KY jelly. I don't know if it's Kentucky.
KY Kentucky. KY jelly and get to
watch this fight just as a fan. No bets. Just watch it as a fan.
I can see myself getting behind Viana.
Jeez. Yeah.
Mushroom going for it. There you go.
Mushroom coming in hot.
Polyana's coaches were frustrated with her when she fought Taveras Ricci off her back the entire fight. Yeah. I hope she doesn't do that here. I don't think she will. She like from that fight to the recent fight, she's looked different.
I think that Robertson or that Ricci has better jiu-jitsu than Robertson too. I mean, Ricci was taking Robertson down too. I don't know. Sure. And she had Ricci in some sick ass guillotines in that fight. She had some really close guillotines.
I just want to let you know, I have a good arm bar, Cody. So
from guard,
if anyone is going to bet me by submission.
Submission to strikes because I got them elbows from the guard, baby, coming down.
Just bet the over. I think it's not ugly right now. It's another women's MMA fight. It might be a bad spot actually. Minus 200 seems steep. Actually, yeah, it's minus 250 now. It's steeper
for the over 2.5. No, what'd you say? Oh, the under 2.5 is minus 250. That's what you're saying?
No, minus 250. I was talking about Jillian.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn. I'm like
minus 200. I think it's actually like around minus 150. I could be wrong about that.
And I mean, if you're gonna bet Polyana Viana, you might as well just do it inside the distance too. She's finished all of her wins, and I don't know if she's a minute winner here more than like.
I'm not gonna get greedy at plus 200. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you might get like a plus 350, but at that point, might have to just take the 200 and be happy with it if you hit it.
Throw 25 on each, bro.
There you go.
Quarter unit on each.
Said SK in the house. What's up? Hi guys. 2 of my 11 fold parlayed to 299 for 297. I got Jasmine, Jourdain, and Malott. Canadian Power. It's good.
I don't mind it.
I'm just gonna say it. I think Jourdain's gonna have a tough fight.
It's gonna be a tough fight, I think too.
Jillian's wrestling ain't bad. If she keeps improving, she'll have to deal with the 125 strength. Yeah, but the speed.
Yeah, speed is a big thing.
She is slow at 115. All right, but we'll move it up to the next one here. We get there. Here we go. This is a weird one.
You're weird.
Sidey versus Taveras. Who do you like?
Yeah, this is gonna be a good fight. Obviously,
Oh shit!
It's a rematch. I don't know if it goes down the same way, but I'm high on Sidey here, dude. Watching his tape, the dude is he's big, he's well-rounded, he's got good cardio, he's got good striking, long kickboxing, then he's got good wrestling, and he's got good jiu-jitsu, really good cardio, and super tough, super durable. Then he's fighting a dude like he already beat Taveras. So in the first fight, when they fought, Taveras hit him with a couple shots, and then Sidey hit him with a nice little combo, dropped him, and kind of, got the early stoppage. But who's to say he wouldn't have still got the stoppage if the ref wouldn't have called him off? But the fact of the matter is Ramon Taveras is a one-dimensional boxer. He's a boxer with forward pressure that looks to set up one big shot on you, right? And he does have fast hands, and he does hit hard. But I'm willing to, and he comes from a boxing camp, and I'm willing to bet he not a pro boxer because he can't take a punch. If you go watch him, even in the Series City fight, first time that Sidey hit him with a big shot, he went down. He's been knocked out in 37 seconds in another fight by a low-level guy. And I watched another fight against a dude that was like 5-5 that he ended up knocking out, but he got hurt bad in that fight too. Like I see him getting hurt all the time. And Sidey's tough, man. This he's from Ukraine. He moved to Canada when he's like 6, and he said he's like the fights I was watching said that he started training at like 10 years old. Like this kid's the real deal, man. He's a lot bigger, and he's not one-dimensional boxer. I mean, Ramon Taveras is not Joshua Van. You know what I mean? He's fucking, but he hits hard, and he's going to land some shots. But like I said, from what I watched and all the things, Sidey's durable. He's never been finished. He's durable. He's got excellent cardio. He's got good fight IQ, and he's way, way, way more well-rounded. So, like, even if Taveras starts landing some good shots, Sidey can wrestle, and Sidey might just wrestle anyways and switch it up. I liked Sidey a lot in this fight, and then I like the over 1.5. I don't think it goes down the same way as the last one. I think Sidey might even use a little grappling in this, but I see this one going over 1.5. But I see Sidey getting the win in this fight for sure.
Yeah. You broke it down great. I mean, Taveras is a one-dimensional. There you go. I got you, dog. Sidey is the more well-rounded guy. I think I like his striking. I think a little bit more. Taveras does have that power, but he's just a one-dimensional striker. Like he doesn't really wrestle. He doesn't really grapple. And I got to go with the more well-rounded guy who already beat him technically, if you want to say. And maybe it doesn't go down the same way this time, but I still think Sidey gets this one done. I'm going to stay away from betting though, because both these guys are hovering around 10 fights, making both of their UFC debuts, and we know what happened last time. So, but at least the line's not inflated. Yeah, at least
you know what I mean?
They're both fighting each other. It's a both thing, and then also the lines aren't super crazy. But I do think Sidey should win this fight.
Like Sidey would have never got knocked out by the dude that knocked Ramon Taveras out in 37 seconds. Like
true. We got Bunny Hunter in the house. What is up, man? He said, sorry, super late. Long day at work. Chris Curtis, lock of the card. Ooh, lock. You're going to lock that up?
That's my dude, Bunny Hunter. I don't mind it. Styles make bets, man.
We'll get to that one.
Oh, we're going to defend some units, maybe.
No, I'm just not as confident.
Come on, I think you give me all. Ready to go, man.
I like the Jazz Jourdain Malott parlay. Yeah, it's nice. I like it too. Sidey looked sharp when they first fought. The first time, as he did, I got Sidey here. Carlos likes Sidey as well, but he's staying away. I don't blame you one bit. AJ likes the under. I mean, I could see both them going in there and
it's a bigger cage this time too, though. Yeah. Last time they're in the small cage at the Apex, and that forces
Taveras might have a little.
And in the Apex, you're trying to really go at it. Yeah. If you look at Taveras, most of his fights, he does have some finishes, but a lot of them go into the side. And I just don't think he finishes Sidey. I think Sidey's he's the number one fighter out of Canada, and this dude's the number 20. Like this dude's like the number.
There's probably more fighters in the U.S. though. I will say.
Yeah, but still, like there's a lot of fighters. I love Sidey. He's one of my more confident picks. I'll probably maybe have a straight bet on him. Maybe.
Probably, maybe.
Most likely.
Probably, maybe. Most likely, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Yes, but I do like the over 1.5. But
over,
I didn't get to play it. I'll just play.
Yeah, I mean,
just play straight.
I mean, maybe Taveras wants to play a revenge game here. Maybe he wants to go in there and get the knockout, and then he ends up getting knocked out again. I mean, we've seen it happen with Ian Kutalaba and all that stuff too. So,
I think so, yeah.
We'll see what, I mean, he's one of those guys I could see it. We got Wolf in here. What's up, man? He said CD by submission, but I don't know when because he can come out with a different game plan. I don't mind
he
that.
can. He's well-rounded. This fight can go where he wants to go.
I'm sure that the odds on that would be pretty good.
He's got a good grappling game, man. It's active.
He does.
Even off his back. So
they're giving you a good price with CD, who just got the KO 4 months ago with this guy, Sport. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Home favorite, under minus 200, give another shot. There you go.
Like, and I don't even want to, like, if you got Mobsar and him, Mobsar's like minus 200, right? And then you got him at minus 180. Like, I like CD a lot more. Even though I may or may not like Mobsar, he's got an easier opponent than Mobsar. Mobsar is great, but he's fighting Arnold Allen, but really experienced. Like, why not take a dude that's a little less priced, fighting a way lower level opponent?
I'm gonna tell you right now that fight is giving me Simone Bautista vibes, and I'm just gonna stay away,
dude. Yeah, I want it.
Staying away.
Well, we'll get there, Johnny K. But it's yeah, man. I mean, if you can find a better spot on the card, find people with easier opponents and better paths to victory and stuff. Because like Mobsar is great, and he does have like, but like he's fighting another dude that's one of the best fighters in the world. Why not find a dude that's a little more well-rounded, better, and maybe already knocked the guy out one time? So like, and better odds, better value, man.
You're right. Jaden says he's betting CD here. I like it. I like it.
I love when me and Jaden line up, then bookies pay.
There you go. Jeff said should be a bigger favorite. Great line. There you go. All right, you guys are talking me into it.
On the contender series, he was minus 210, and he already knocked the dude out, and now he's minus 180 at home. Give me the loop. Take it.
Right, I'll think about it. I was gonna stay away from this one, but maybe you guys are getting me, and I'll
his line keeps going up. I see because Taveras does have power, but like I said, I don't think he has the chin to back it up.
Yeah,
he does.
All right,
he's durable, well-rounded, big.
All right, here we go. Charles Jourdain versus Sean Woodson. Yeah, I think it's my turn. All right, so I think this fight's gonna be super close. I really do. And I think the issue here for me is the length and the reach of Sean Woodson for Charles Jourdain. It's going to be like a 9-inch reach advantage. Sean Woodson's tough to take down. He's long and crazy for a featherweight. Both guys really, they don't have a lot of finishes in the UFC. So I actually kind of like the over 2.5 in this fight. I'm not going to lie. It's at minus 150. I was looking at that. But I'm going to go with the underdog here. I think what really worries me about Charles Jourdain is he's a slow starter. And I think Woodson can get 1 or 2 rounds and bank him. And in the third round, Charles Jourdain's amazing in the third round. And Woodson, we've seen him slow down a little bit in the third rounds too, if it goes that far, which more times than not it does. But I just really think early on, the length and the reach is going to give Charles Jourdain some issues. And I don't see him going in there and like putting on a wrestle heavy game plan and out grappling Sean Woodson and taking him down like several times, because he's very tough to take down, and with that reach too. And I don't know, something about this fight. I really think Woodson has a chance to win. I think this fight goes to decision. I think it's going to be close, and I'll take the underdog here. That it's going to give him problems, I think, Jourdain, and I'm going to say by decision. I'm going to give it a shot. Sean Woodson. I said it. Sorry.
I don't hate it. Because I'm with you. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Do you like it?
No, I mean I don't hate it, which means But
do you like it?
I mean I don't hate it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I like it. I don't hate it, but I get it.
Fair enough.
I get it. I give you that. But so Woodson, I mean, that Saldana fight probably makes people be like, holy shit, maybe he's got a weak chin or something like that. But he really don't. He's a durable dude. He's got good cardio. He's got good toughness. He's getting more well-rounded. Like you said, he's a damn table, a long table. You can't take the dude down. His offensive grappling's been getting a little better. Jourdain is good, dude. I mean, he's good everywhere. You've seen his jiu-jitsu, his guillotine is fucking top-notch. I don't think many people's going to be wanting to take him down anymore after we seen with Ramos and Lando Venata.
Twice.
Yeah, his guillotine, and he tried it like 5 times with Ramos till he got it. Like, and he can squeeze forever. So, like, man, that was good. And then he's obviously got a good kick game. Air Jourdain, he's got a good kick game. He's got southpaw where he leaps in, like darts in a little bit with his punches and stuff. Good power. I believe he's finished like 13 of 15 wins. And he's good. He does struggle with taller people a little bit, like Andre Feely, even though like this is debatable. He won that fight, and that was back in the day. It was like a second, third fight in the UFC. But he struggles with, Julian Erosa, him, and who's the other one? He has another top dude that he fought.
You can say Burgos.
Yeah, Burgos right there. And I mean, Burgos grappled him a little bit, but still, he was just the bigger dude. They were the bigger people in there. But he's definitely more dangerous. Sean Woodson's not dangerous at all. So like, there's a possibility if Luis Saldana can catch Sean Woodson, that Jourdain can catch him too. But and then Jourdain, in his decisions, even in his losses, his fights are really close. And then in his wins, when he's went to decision with like Andre Ewell, you shouldn't really be going to decision with Ewell. Yeah. But Ewell's been decently durable in most of his fights, anyways. But I don't know, man. I in this fight, it's like you said, it's going to be close. This could almost be like a pick 'em. I get it. It's at home, and that's why Jourdain's probably a bigger favorite, and Jourdain's more dangerous. That's for sure. Yeah. So if it goes to the ground, he's got a big freaking advantage there. But man, I don't know if it does. And I think that this stays striking. It's just like, I like the over. I know somebody in the chat said that. I really like the over in this fight. And I like Jourdain. I like him to have the bigger moments. You know what I mean? Like I just like maybe he drops Woodson once or twice and just hits the bigger shots. And I like Jourdain, but I that's what I'm saying. I'm not betting him. I'm staying away from it. But I don't mind you taking Woodson as a bigger. I mean, I would like to get Woodson like plus 150, something like that. Is that what he still is right now? Because I thought Jourdain was like.
I saw him at plus 160. I saw him at plus 160.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I'd just stay away from it. I don't mind anybody taking a shot on Woodson. He's a good dog in this card. Jourdain, like I said, when he goes to decision, which I expect this to go, his fights are always pretty damn close.
Always close.
You know what I mean? Even if you go watch, what's the one dude, the Mexican boxing coach, Marcelo Rojos.
Yeah.
That dude was possibly up 2 rounds to zip on Jourdain when Jourdain finished that dude in the 3rd round.
I know.
What happens to that dude.
There's a lot of fights where he's losing. He loses the first 2 rounds and he wins in the 3rd.
And then some really fights, good he looks like $1 million. You know what I mean? Some fights like Ramos and Viana and everybody else, he looks like $1 million. So it's like, man, dude, but give me Jourdain. I'm going to pick Jourdain to have the bigger moments. But like I said, Woodson's not bad. These dudes are about the same level, but give me the more explosive dude and can have the bigger moments.
Well, we saw Sean Woodson in Nashville, and it is a little bit of a bad look, not able to get the finish on that one. But
he's not a finisher. He's the opposite. He's not dangerous.
But in the 3rd round, though, he was just grappling. Like he was having fun. Like, I'm just going to grapple. Yeah, I know I'm going to win this fight because he was dominating the first 2 rounds. So
yeah, remember fucking Bahamondes? That fucker cost me $1,700. I won $100 that card. If that fucker,
I remember.
I was hitting the layer cake. It was like 32 units with the layer cake. All that. I was salty. Salty. And then fucking Sandhagen comes out and wrestles Rob for 5. That was terrible. I left early, remember? And we beat traffic. You know how smart we was when we was leaving. We're like, we're so fucking smart. We was still in there eating them that weird food and stuff.
The weird pizza.
Like, I don't think Nashville's known for pizza, man.
Dude, my friend loves pizza and he got me one. I'm like, dude, this sucks. Thanks.
Shout out Lee.
Shout out to Lee.
Good dude.
Jourdain decision. Yeah, I can see that for sure.
I like that. What's the odds on that? It's probably pretty good odds. But then he's going to go out there and hit some flying knee or something. That's why.
That's what scares me with the over 2.5, because I can see something stupid like that happening. But I do think it goes over 2.5, and it's at minus 150. It's not a bad line.
I don't mind it. It's playable without even having a parlay, really.
Exactly. Daz said, "What's up, Daz?" He said, "Hi guys in the chat. Happy pay-per-view.
Happy pay-per-view to you. Happy first pay-per-view of the year." He can't say PPV, man. His
PPV pay-per-view
will not allow
whatever.
No, Daz, it's Mr. Pay-per-view time with the blood.
That's right. Definitely check out Daz on Twitter. Go ahead and follow him on there. He puts out all of his bets. Amazing guy.
Great dude. If I ever go to Australia, I'm meeting up with these guys, hanging out.
For sure. We got a whole bunch of people. Kiwi, Daz. I'm sure a couple other people I can't think of at the moment.
Jumbo Loco, or not Jumbo Loco. What's my dude in New Zealand? And then I got people in Hawaii. We got Shady, Sam, a lot of people. That's literally
we're going low. We're going worldwide.
Yes, that's the coolest thing about this whole thing to me. Honestly, is like I grew up in like a little city in northern Ohio, dude, up by like the freaking north in 5,000 people. So to be on here and get to talk with everybody from around the world is like the coolest shit in the world. like everywhere, like from all over the world, France, Russia. They usually come in talking crap to Johnny, but everywhere,
yes,
dude. Everywhere. England, Ireland, Scotland. I want to go to Japan.
I like this look from Fireside, Jourdain by submission. I don't think he gets a knockout.
It's a possibility. Both are possibility. That's why, like, I just.
But I also can see a split too. Like,
yeah, man, and it's hard to fight Woodson. He's just very awkward and hard to get in on. He's using that jab and stuff, but yeah.
Bruno, this is a very good observation because I had all the fights that I watched. I did not see one person throw leg kicks towards Sean Woodson, or if they did, it was like a couple.
Nobody. He hasn't fought nobody really good at all. Like Terrence McKinney on the Contender Series, but
true.
Like all the rest haven't been like elite. He hasn't fought like no other elite strikers or none of this. Like Saldana whooped him in that first round. But
yep. Johnny News with a $10 dono. Always appreciate you, Johnny News
in the house.
Appreciate you, man. He said this card is not as easy. Maybe 4 dogs. Yeah, I think I got 2, 3 dogs tops. But yeah, this card's not as easy as last card. I will tell you that.
No,
I was way confident in the last card. This one's a little rough.
I'm confident. I'm not picks, dude. I'm sweeping. Like I got them bitches in last week, and knock on wood, as long as nothing bad happens. Because I was about to whoop it. If Kate Cop wouldn't have fell off, I'd have hit like 5 units. But I don't know. I mean, if he would have been healthy and all that. But if he came in, he looked terrible. He was like looking down at the face off. So I'm glad he pulled out.
So this was our first fight that we picked differently.
I gotta plug in my shit, bro.
All right, there you go. Appreciate you, Johnny News, and definitely check out Johnny Newquist on Twitter, where he puts out his bets too and other goodies too. So he's a good person to follow on Twitter. So definitely go check him out. I saw Jourdain at UFC LI. I'm not sure what that is. Definitely thought he beat Burgos. That was close.
That was very close fight. Yeah, he turned Burgos into a grappler.
Yes, he did. If this fight finishes inside the distance, it will be Jourdain. I agree with that.
For sure. 100. Yeah, Jourdain's a tough mofo, dude. But they both got finished by our boy Rosa. Same way, too. Both got darsed out by him.
We got Oppo from the Philippines. There we go.
Everybody shout out where you're from. Even if you're from America, wherever, but everybody shout out where you're from. Oppo, shout out. If I ever come to the Philippines, I want to go to the Philippines
from
too.
Vegas.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait, dude. We had a whole plan. Me and him was texting. I was coming out to meet him as soon as we flew out. I'm gonna get out there though. Yeah, he couldn't. Yeah,
it was not a good look, but I think he was just messing around. I think he was just being nice because he took that fight on like 3 days short notice, Bazooka. So, one of those like conspiracy theory hat things that I like to do. Mm-hmm. All right, next one here is gonna be Brad Katona versus Garrett Armfield. Who do you like?
I'm super high on Brad Katona here, man.
Yes,
like
at least we agree on that.
Yeah, just look at the competition he's already fought in his career. He's got submission win over Bryce Mitchell. He's got wins over some tough Russians after he went out of the UFC. His losses in the UFC was freaking Merab Dvalishvili, and his only losses are Merab and then to what's the other dude, Hunter Azir, which he was he was a little bit bigger than him, and he was just a pretty good prospect at first, but he's got good wrestling. He's got good kickboxing. I was actually pretty shocked at how good his kickboxing looked, even against Timur. And then like a Timur Valiev, he's got a win over him. And that was a close fight, but Timur is a beast, dude. And then the Cody, what's his last name? The dude he just beat for the Ultimate Fighter. Cody. No. Cody. No.
Hold on.
Josh.
Oh, it's Kurt. Never mind. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Kurt Hollabaugh, you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Cody.
Let me look.
Now it's just annoying me. It's like I couldn't figure out Derek Minner. Cody Gibson. Yeah. So Cody Gibson's tough. Dude.
Wrong guy.
And he's got really good wrestling and he's got good cardio. And they both put on a pace and had a really good fight, man. You seen Cody Gibson like on the Ultimate Fighter hitting Mondo Gutierrez with knees. Like he's dangerous. He's tough, man. He's a veteran. Brad Katona's good everywhere. Good cardio, good toughness. Never been finished. Been in there with some tough dudes. He's got good wrestling. He's got good jiu-jitsu. Garrett Armfield. So he's got good boxing, right? He's got good boxing. He's got good takedown defense for around maybe 6 minutes. And after that, man, he can get tired and he can get out grappled and he can get beat. That's what David Onama did to him. That's what Mateo Vogo did to him. And Mateus Vogo, he beat the shit out of him in the first round. And then Vogo, like he beat up Vogo and then Vogo came back and just choked him out in the second round. As soon as he took him down, it's like he's gassed out and gave up. But like I said, good boxing. I won money off him in his last fight because the other dude was just terrible. One of the road to UFC dudes that was terrible. But
Yep.
In this fight, I think Brad Katona Kazama hasn't covered everywhere other than straight boxing, and he's more than capable to, like not get knocked out and have a good striking himself. And then when it comes to the grappling, he's going to have the better grappling. In the first round, Armfield will be able to defend some stuff, like I said, but he throws a lot of power and it's crisp punches and he slows down. And I don't know if Katona finishes him because Katona's not the biggest finisher. Like he finished Bryce Mitchell and they just kept going back and forth, back and forth. Bryce Mitchell was young back then. He just gassed out and got finished. But like, I feel like Armfield, that's like his MO, man. The 2 fights that I seen where he got out grappled and didn't get to finish in the first round, he got finished in the second. I know he came in on a little short notice against David Onama, and David Onama's a beast, but I like Katona here a lot. Garrett Armfield's only chance to win this fight, to me, is to knock out Katona. Katona's never been finished, and he's a beast. So give me Brad Katona. And like I said, let's go 3rd round or decision with Katona.
I like that.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. I think Katona's a better fighter here overall. I think the first round might be close, but I think as the fight goes on, I think Katona will pull away. I like his striking later in the fight too. He's durable. I dare say he's a junkyard dog because I think he is. And Armfield, I don't see the cardio. I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with Katona and the volume. And I think Katona will be in his face for all 3 rounds. And I don't know if Armfield's going to like that. After the first, let's put it that way. So give me Katona to win, and I like him a lot. He's one of my more confident picks on the card too, to be honest. So Armfield just hasn't really fought anybody amazing, and if he did, he lost.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Katona's strength of schedule. I think he's just the better fighter, better MMA fighter, if you want to say overall.
And he's in his prime and just so much more experience and more well-rounded.
Yeah, I think it's more durable too.
I got him
and cardio. Durability and cardio,
like I said,
key guys.
If people want to buy me out, if you guys want to give me 5-6 units,
it's a parlay.
If you guys want to buy out the parlay, I'll rip it up.
Are you shitting me?
My bad, player.
It better not be that leg. It better not be that leg, bro.
Jasmine and Katona, man. I like it.
If anybody didn't know where Mushroom lives, he lives in Philly.
Everybody's out here representing, dude. I love that.
Let's
Philly.
go.
Yeah, let's go. Philly.
Anybody
Mushroom,
throwing
baby.
a few coins on the 9-fighter Canadian parlay? You might as well because it hit last time.
I might. I don't like some, but I might just.
There's like
it.
2. I don't know if I can get behind. I can get behind Jourdain. There's just one I really can't get behind.
I know who it is too.
Do you?
Marc Andre.
Yeah. But I still feel I have a weird feeling.
Johnny.
I have a weird feeling. We'll get
your
I have a weird feeling again.
Here,
Plus, I met him in Nashville. I got a picture with him. Like, now we're cool. We're bros.
Andre.
Marc-Andre
Barriault.
When we were waiting for you and your wife outside.
That wasn't him. That was the dude.
That was him.
No.
That was him. I showed you.
Todd.
You
guys took the picture. He was laughing with this dude. He was like, bro. Yeah.
AJ said New York City. There we go. New York City.
New York.
Robert as well. We got Max in here. What's up, man? He's from New Mexico. It's awesome.
Let's go. It's probably nice. It might be warm. I don't know. It might be cold. Mikey
1
in
degree
Vegas
in
is freezing. Out in Vegas.
Ice Viking. What's up, man? Tuning in from Vancouver. Up 9.73 units.
Damn.
Nice.
BC Vancouver's nice. I used to
get a nice Lambo play. There you go.
Easters back in the day. Loved it.
Hit that Lambo parlay. There you go.
Boston.
We got CJ from Boston.
Let's go.
Let's see. New York City Robert. I know where he's from.
Yeah.
Holloway, Gaethje. Yep. That's awesome.
That's going to be a fight.
Let's
Beer
see.
for Holloway in that one.
Justin's from Fresno, California, home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And if you watch
I've seen
Bulldogs,
that.
There you go.
I've seen that. Dude, I watched all the ganglands. I love gang. Like London gang stuff. Like just I love I've watched the Fresno Bulldog game.
Let's see, riding highs from the South Island of New Zealand. Ooh,
that is awesome.
That's awesome.
I want to visit there in Australia, man. I would love to.
North of AJ and south of CJ in central New York. That's awesome.
Sounds like a good place.
This Brad is a tough decision fighter. Yeah,
he really is.
I think he gets it done.
Yeah.
I got Canado, full confidence submission decision. His very calculated, smart man. Exactly. I like it, Wolfman. You're on the right track there. I love it.
Well-rounded.
Kiwi from Sydney, Australia, via Hastings, New Zealand.
That's why. Okay, so that's why we got because a Kiwi in Australia. Because I know him and Daz are both from Australia. They go out, they have lunch, all that stuff.
That's awesome. Carlos said he loves both guys, but I like Brad K just a little bit more going to or close fight going to Katona. I like it. And Kiwi Brew with the $20 sticker donation. We always appreciate you, Kiwi. Sure, all baby.
He's the best dude in the game.
You're the best.
I'm telling you.
You guys are awesome. You guys don't have to do this.
No, show is sponsored by Kiwi Brew. All the rest of the dudes.
Yeah, you guys are great. We always love you guys. That's why we're here.
Yes,
hang out. There we go. We got Daz, Sydney, Australia via Auckland. If I'm saying that wrong, it's New Zealand.
Auckland. That's Auckland. So both Daz and Kiwi are from New Zealand, and then
they live in Australia. That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I want to visit Sydney, and I want to visit Australia. I want to even go towards the middle and see some of the crazy.
Some crazy.
They got mountains
shit that'll kill you.
Stuff. Yeah, everything for you in Australia, but they got like mountains with snow and stuff in the middle. I want to see all that stuff.
I like that play. Do a same game parlay of Katona and the over 1.5 at 100 plus 100. I like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like it. I like Katona a lot. Like even in this one, like if you can get Katona and Mobsar at the same price, I think Katona's got an easier opponent with a way better skill set. It's just like Sidey. Like Katona and Sidey, that's a pretty good parlay right there too.
Yes, sir. Katona decision. We got Daz, another $20 donation.
Go. Brought to you by Daz. Brought to you by Australia via New Zealand.
Via New Zealand crew. There we go. Kiwi Brew, a dono machine. You're a dono machine. Appreciate you, Dad. You're the best too.
Yes,
always love our Australian folks.
If we get over there, we're going over there.
I saw Johnny
enough. We're going all over to visit everybody.
I saw Johnny in a pick with Makayev. Oh, Saba.
Bro,
Saba was here.
Oh my god, I can't wait to drop the defender units. Defender units.
It's gonna be awesome.
Stuff.
Got Scott Lawson from Nebraska. Same as 138 MMA Tyler. Our state motto is honestly, it's not for everybody. Hey, speaking of 138 MMA, what is up, man? My guys, good to see you. Just finishing up at the gym. Appreciate you coming out, man. Scott Lawson, our guy, is also from Nebraska too. If you didn't just hear me, so that's pretty cool.
I got a surprise for Tyler. I'll be on the show with Tyler and Cachoiera tomorrow. I got a surprise for Tyler and everybody.
Nice. Still waiting for my shirt. 138 MMA. I know it's shipped, but I'm still waiting.
I may have got mine. It's 1 degree in a snowstorm there, Johnny.
Fair enough, man.
I got mine.
But definitely check out 138 MMA. If you don't know who he is, go on YouTube, go on Twitter, go on Instagram right now and go follow him. Puts out breakdowns for every regional, UFC, Bellator, whatever you want, he does.
Street beefs. I seen him breaking down street beef.
I seen it. And this dude that I haven't seen in forever, Sicky does MMA. Yo. What is up? It's been a while for sure.
It's our dude from Scotland, right?
I was going to say Ireland.
Is it Ireland?
It's one of those.
Glenbot is from Scotland. Yeah,
there you go. I'm going to say Ireland. I could be wrong.
Is it Ireland?
Northern I hope he says Ireland because that'd be awesome.
Northern Ireland.
But yeah, definitely check out Sicky Does MMA on Twitter. He's a funny dude. He loves John Jones, his favorite fighter. Check him out on YouTube as well. He puts out all of his stuff, his breakdowns each and every week. It's great. This guy's awesome. I haven't seen him in a while, but he lives in
tracking his bets too, man. He's doing good.
Yeah, but he lives over across the pond, so I get the time difference.
Great Britain. He's in Great Britain, I think, in that way. In Ireland, part of Great Britain.
Ireland. I was right. Yes.
There we go. Yes, sir. See, I want to travel the world so bad, dude.
Whoa, Hugh Walnuts. We don't play that.
Is this Big Dickens friends?
It might be Big Dick and friends.
Well, Huge Walnuts. The dude earlier talking smack was Big Dickens.
Big Dickens and Huge Walnuts. Love it.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't blow. He doesn't blow. Western Kentucky. Jourdain, what's up, man?
Western. Okay. Wait, that's where I'm at.
There you go. Western You're like Kentucky. Central. You're like Central.
Am I? Is that where it is?
Flavio.
Flavio, what up, Flavio?
What is up? What's up, Killers? Appreciate you, man. Brad Katona. Money line fire. Yes, indeedy. Our guy Ryan Jordan.
Smart.
Joining up late, but we appreciate you, Ryan. Favorite show on YouTube. No shit.
That's
awesome. That's
big.
That's big.
Yes.
That's big.
Love it.
Bro's a John Jones hater. Oh, we got a lot of those, don't you?
Oh, they got. I'm sure Sicky's got a bunch of Twitter beefs. Like, dude's like,
I know.
Sicky.
He's hilarious. I love it. I love your Twitter, Sicky. Just so you know,
everybody's.
I always have a good laugh whenever you're on something. All right, guys, we're gonna do the main card here. We got about 66 people in this chat right now. Why don't you hit that like button? If you're new here and you haven't hung out with us before, hit the subscribe button. That's awesome for both of us. It's in the description below. And we have fun. We gotta
help share it on Twitter and everywhere. However you can share it to help get more people. We need, dude. This is going to be our 3rd year. We're going on our 3rd year in another month, and we need to get up to like at least like 100, 150 people every show. I don't know how we don't. There's other shows that got 10 times what we have, and it doesn't even make sense. Most folks don't even know what they're talking about.
Right on.
We need to get it shared. We need to make this show big, man. It needs to be. People need to hear this stuff. Get the winning bets.
Yes.
How many units you win last week, Johnny?
4.78 units.
And I won 1.9. If we add them together, and then we both hit the safety parlay, we should
6.5. I'm just throwing it out there.
I thought it was like 100. But yeah, man.
125 units. Boom.
1,000. But yeah, man, everybody help share it and help get the show big.
Yes, sir.
But so 62 is good though. That's them numbers is up.
Hell yeah, 67 now. We're getting higher.
There we go.
There we go. Arnold Allen versus Mobsvar. Who started that? You can go ahead and start.
So on this one, dude, going into it, so I'm looking for underdogs. Like you look on the card and you're like, all right, man, who could be a good underdog? Without even doing tape, you kind of think, and then sometimes you don't think. You go into a fight and you just watch it and then you end up picking the underdog, even though you thought you'd want the favorite. But in this fight, I watched it like it's tough to call. I do like Mobsvar to get the win here because I think he's a little bit more well-rounded because the striking Arnold Allen has phenomenal boxing. The dude's fast and he's got excellent movement, dude. So if you watch both of them fight Nick Lentz, like Nick Lentz was actually like out grappling Mobsvar a little bit in the fights, or at least when Mobsvar would take him down, he kept guillotining him and you'd use that to reverse him. And he had him in some really tight guillotines. When Arnold Allen fought Nick Lentz couldn't even really get near him in order to get the takedown. Like Arnold Allen doesn't stop moving. So when Nick Lentz would go in to shoot, he was just pushing him off so quick. And he's a strong dude too. Arnold Allen's like a big, strong featherweight. So this is going to be tough, man. Like, because Arnold Allen could definitely start Evloev, like hit him with some big shots. You've seen him, he even hurt Max Holloway a little bit. And then you've seen what he did to Dan Hooker. He hurt Sadiq Youssef a couple times in that fight. That's how he won that fight. But then you see Mobsvar in fights, and he took some decent shots against like Dan Ige. Took some really decent shots early on against Diego Lopez. He hit him with some nice uppercuts. The one actually rocked him, but he took some other good shots, didn't go down from that, but was able to wrestle in all them fights. So in this fight, what worries me is like if he gets hit by Allen like that and he ain't able to just wrestle him, maybe Allen's the dude to put it on him because Allen's high level. He's freaking good. You know what I mean? I don't think Evloev goes out and just dominates him and just takes him down, holds him down, beats him up. So like this fight, I'm staying away from. I like Mobsvar just because like the striking is obviously a little better with Allen, but I don't think it's like crazy better. And then obviously we got to know that the grappling should be better with Mobsvar, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Tough fight. So I would stay away from it. Like I said, for the what's Mobsvar at like -200? There's better options. I think Sidey's a better option. Katona's a better option, and they're all right around the same prices. I think, like, because when you're dealing with these two of high level guys, and then all you bet on
Yoan's a better option.
Yeah, you bet on Mobsvar, right? And then they come out, Mobsvar, they're boxing, whatever, gets hit with a couple shots, he tries to take down, he don't even get close. Now they're just boxing, you're gonna be like, fuck, dude. And then like if he can't really land, or if he lands a takedown, Arnold Allen gets right back up. Because I don't think Mobsvar's like jiu-jitsu is all that great. Like he's got pretty good. It's not bad. Like I said, he's got good defensive jiu-jitsu. But as far as just taking dudes, because you've seen against Lopez and against Lentz, but like I don't know if he just takes Allen down and holds him down all fight. And then when they're striking, Mobsvar does have good striking. It's fucking way more improved than when he fought Lentz and stuff. Because he went to split decision with Lentz, and like you could almost gave that fight to Lentz. But
yep.
Tough fight, man. So give me Evloev just because he's a little more well-rounded, but I'm gonna stay away from it. I don't have no bet on this fight. I did want to bet him, and I'm kind of glad, dude, because when I was going, I had another dude coming up that was minus 165, and I had another dude that was minus one. Evloev was minus 160. So when I'm going to the casino, I got them both wrote down. I have my other bet that I'm putting in. And when I got there, his bet went up to minus 170 at the time. And I'm just like, man, and I just like the other dude. I think this other dude has a little bit easier of an opponent. You know what I mean? Like I said, dude, if you can, man, avoid the dudes that is just like two of the best dudes in the whole world. And you're like, I know this dude better. He's undefeated. But like Arnold Allen could easily win this fight. So pick easier fights to bet. That's my opinion.
Well, here's the thing that I kept going back to. I mean, I'm going to pick Evloev to win, but like I'm not confident whatsoever. And the only reason I'm like leaning his way is because he's more well-rounded. I think the striking is close, but I do favor Allen just a touch. But it's just the wrestling and grappling advantage that Evloev is going to have. But this is a step up in competition for him too. Like, let's be honest. Like, Allen's really good. Like, he's fought the better guys. Allen has. He's fought Max Holloway. He's fought Cater and a couple other guys too. I know what the injury didn't, he was looking good in the first round. I'll tell you that until the injury. But Allen, I mean, he's no slouch. He's durable. He got good cardio. 5 rounds of cardio with Max Holloway. I mean, if you can go 5 rounds with Max Holloway, you can go 5 rounds with pretty much anybody and not get knocked out. And we've seen him slow down actually in a couple of his fights where he's just like, maybe he's wrestling a little too much or whatever. And I know the Diego Lopez fight was a little weird, but I think Diego Lopez is actually really good. We all figure that out, but I'm not going to give him too much of that. What are you laughing at? I'm trying to do my breakdown, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Shit, now I have to go down there and look. God, whatever. Anyways, I agree with Cody though here. Like, stay away from this fight unless you're like super confident. I am not whatsoever. And Allen is actually a pretty decent dog to back here. I mean, this is a step up from Masvidal.
Getting a really skilled dog. You know what I mean?
Really skilled dog. He's number 3 right there. Number 3 and number 6. Masvidal hasn't fought anybody like this before.
What's their sizes as far as height and reach, all that? I think Masvidal has a longer reach, but Allen's a little taller, right? You just gotta scroll down.
Yeah, let me get it here. 5'8". Yeah. So it's about the
Allen,
same.
I mean, dude, I just and I don't know, man. I don't think Masvidal's wrestling. He's not like a Khabib. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen him like have tough wrestling matches, get reversed, get taken down himself. So I just don't know, man. This is a really good fight. Like I said, if you're going to take a dog and you can get a dude, especially like plus 160, and he's that skilled, I don't know, man. But I still pick Masvidal, and I like him. I like him to win. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's hard too when you guys 17-0. You never seen him lose, but you never seen him fight nobody this good either.
Fair enough. I'm right with you. I like the over 2.5 in the super safe parlay though.
If you're gonna, I was going to say that if you're going to bet Masvidal, you might as well take him by decision. He hasn't finished nobody. He ain't finishing Arnold Allen. You know what I mean?
Allen doesn't have a lot of finishes on his record either, too.
No, but I mean, yeah.
I think this fight goes over if you like super safe parlays like I do. Over 2.5. I know it's 360, but it's crazy. What are you doing? Hey,
what the?
My
buddy sent my daughter.
Crazy.
My best friend from back home is ridiculous, and he sent my daughter a freaking coloring book, and it's just cat butts. It's cat butt coloring book, so she just be coloring cat butts. I'm like, why did you do that? That was like 2 years ago. That one she's still.
We got Pick'em MMA in the house. What is up, man? Definitely check out Pick'em MMA. We just had him on our show last week. Yes, check him out on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. He does all the regional stuff too. He does fight companions for everything too. So if you like that stuff, definitely check him out. He's an awesome guy and knows the stuff. He gets great lines too.
Yeah,
you are. All right, you need to get down. She won't listen to me. She's gonna knock my shit down. I'll be so mad. Let's see what else we got here. We got a lot of people coming in here. A lot of people coming in hot, hard, and fast. We got Scott. I love the name. Really tough fight for Allen. I think it's a really tough fight for Masvidal too. I think this is gonna be a close fight. This is one of those where I'm like,
almost a title eliminator, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. And we got our guy, Cody Dank. What's up, man? Dude? Appreciate you coming out as well. My cat's going crazy, but
bro, I hope it gets you. I'm sorry. I like you. You're my boy. But dude, if that was like a vibe, you ever seen them videos where there'd be like a girl just petting their cat and all of a sudden it's like I don't want it to happen to you, but if it does, you're be on this show, go viral. Cody though.
If you don't know who Cody though is, he was on our show last week as well with Pick'em MMA. Definitely check him out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Puts out all of his fight breakdowns too. He's a good guy, great, good insight as well. So there's another guy you should follow. We're giving you all these guys to follow, guys. So there you go. You don't see that on anybody's show. Nobody's going to tell you to go follow other people. Look at us.
Earlier, I was stupid. I was reading a thing and I laughed when the dude said that Sicky picked Val Woodburn against Bo Nickel. That's why I started laughing. I'm like, did he?
All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move on up to the next one here. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is where I'm a little bit sketchy with. Chris Curtis versus Marc-Andre Barriault, and I believe it's my turn. I'm picking Chris Curtis. I'm not very confident, I'll be honest, and here's why. Chris Curtis loses minutes. He's a counter striker. He's got power in his hands. He's got good takedown defense, but he loses minutes, and he's really heavily reliable on the knockout. And he does pick his pace up a little bit as the fight goes on, so he is kind of a slow starter. But, Barriault, though, I mean, he pushes forward. He's got good cardio. He's durable, too. He's got good wrestling. He can mix in, but, I mean, we'll see what happens with the takedown defense with Chris Curtis. So I think just the styles here kind of clash with each other. So I do lean Chris Curtis, though. I think he will be able to land the more impactful shots as the fight goes on. I don't think there's going to be a knockout, but I can see Mark winning this too by a greasy split decision, just because maybe he gets a takedown late in the fight or early in the fight. Maybe he lands more volume, maybe not the more impactful shots, but more volume. And it's going to be a good one. I don't know. I'm going to stay away from this. I kind of like the over in this fight if I had to choose something just to be safe. But even then, I'm just like, I don't know. I could see it go either way. But going Chris Curtis, not super confident, like I said, though. What do you think?
Yeah, both these dudes are pretty good. It's just that one dude's pretty good against low-level guys, and one dude's been like pretty good against, way higher level competition. I think this fight favors Chris Curtis a ton for the fact that he's a counter puncher with serious power, and Marc-Andre Barriault is a volume puncher that throws a lot of volume. You know what I mean? And when you throw a lot of volume, you're going to take some shots in between that. That's exactly what Chris Curtis is waiting for. So yeah, like Barriault, he is tough. He does throw a lot of volume. He's got pretty good striking. He's got good clinch, like dirty boxing and stuff like that. But he don't have good wrestling. I mean, by any means, he's not, most of the time he's getting taken down. Like sometimes, like if it's like Jourdain Wright, I'm trying to think of somebody else, maybe he out wrestled, but most of the time I've seen him get taken down, but he's not taking down Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis ain't taking him down. So when it comes down to it, it's going to be a striking match. And Barriault, will land some decent shots, but like Chris Curtis is going to hit him with really hard shots. And then he's going to keep working the body. And like we know, we've seen Barriault be the power bar in this, and he comes back on people and does all this. But like that's against low level guys like Dolce Lunkambula and Julian Marquez and just people like that. Like Chris Curtis, he doesn't really gas out. You know what I mean? He keeps the same pace, pressure, and power the whole fight. And then he's been training, he's been going 5 rounds with Sean Strickland all the time. They train together. They're both fighting on this card. So he's been getting 5 rounds with the champ. Where Barriault, you know what I mean? He's like who's his best win? If we look at it, you know what I mean? He don't really finish people, but lower level guys like Jourdain Wright and Abu Azaitar, but like Eric Anders, I thought he lost the Eric Anders fight. I'm going to keep it 100%. I thought he lost to Eric. He gassed out against Anders. Like he came out early, hurt Anders, dropped him. And then they kept going back and forth, but like Anders was pushing him up against the cage. Like I thought Anders won that fight. Anders is a big, strong, durable dude though. But like I said, when it comes down to it, if Barriault's going to be coming forward, landing good shots, and then Chris Curtis is going to hit him with stuff in between it. And I know Barriault's like usually pretty durable. We've seen Chidi knock him out early. I think Chris Curtis can knock him out. He hits hard to the body. He works the body. He hits hard to the head. We watched him knock out Phil Hawes, which that's impressive. But then knocking out Brandon Allen, which, dude, that's a crazy thing in tape study.
Brandon Allen, yeah.
In tape study for this card, dude, because we know how good Brandon Allen is, right? Why watch them get knocked out and beat the fuck up both fights by Sean Strickland and Chris Curtis? Like they literally, like he didn't even have one moment against either guy. And it's crazy to see how good he is now, or is he that good just because he's fighting jiu-jitsu dudes like Lainesse and that? So, but Yeah, man. Like if Curtis can knock out Brendan Allen, I think he can put out Barriault. Like Barriault does have the power bar and this and that. He's durable, but you don't fight nobody that's really putting the heat on. And when he did, Chidi put him out. So I think Chris Curtis can hit him with some big shots in between his shots. I think Chris Curtis is tougher than him. I think Chris Curtis has been fighting 5 rounds with Strickland, ready for a forward pressure pace. Give me Chris Curtis, man. I like Chris Curtis here a lot.
Right on. I like it. Let's see. Where was I? Okay. This is what we like to see. We got Carlos defending his units right here. I love to see this.
Ain't the hill you want to die on, card now.
Going with the power bar, good pace, pressure, sneaky KO power, and in his hometown. Let's go. All right.
True.
I can see I'm okay with it.
With what?
Him picking an underdog in Barriault right here.
Yeah, but
I think it's a closer fight. I think it's closer than
you go back to anybody that can deal with his pace. I mean, Jung Young Park, Andrew Sanchez, all these dudes that beat him.
You know, I like me some Iron Turtle.
Yeah. I don't even like Chris Curtis. I bet Calvin Gastelum against him. But then when you watch that fight and you see the damage that he was putting on Gastelum, and even at the end of the fight, dude, like I don't think Barriault's taking the shot like Gastelum. Like he was cracking Gastelum clean on the chin, but we know Gastelum's got an iron chin. I don't know if Barriault's taking them shots clean on the chin, dude.
Justin says, I need a shirt with Johnny's face on it with a cat in the middle light. It says pussy ain't beer, ain't nothing better. Pussy and beer. Sorry, pussy
and beer ain't nothing better, man.
Love it.
Jesus, man.
I like your style.
Man. It's gonna be you said pussy and beer. Yeah, you can have it. It's a joke.
Okay. Thank you. Mushroom said Curtis round 3 decision. Yes. I like that. Oh, Sicky's going back and forth. All right, I'll let you go, Sicky.
Oh, yeah.
Don't pay CJ's dog of the car. I'm telling y'all, it's hitting. There you go.
He hit it last week with Bautista, man.
Cody says he feels bad for Drickus. He spent all that money on a new nose job just for Sean to box it clean. Ooh-wee.
Don't mind it.
Max bet for Sicky is on Curtis. 6-0 Max bets. There you go, boys and girls.
I don't mind it.
Love it.
I don't mind it.
I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I don't mind it either. I am neutral right here.
Don't be scared, Yannick. Don't be scared.
A fight more elite in MMA skill to Allen versus Evloev is Usman.
That's a fact.
Dude, I cannot wait for that fight.
The skill in that fight, but yeah, man, like Allen and Evloev, I'm hyped for that fight.
Yep. Bunny says no Canadian sweep this time. I don't think so.
No, but it's worth putting in because you never know, I guess.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. Curtis needs a KO or the judges are going to do him like they did my boy.
I thought Anders won. If you watch that fight, I thought Anders won that fight. I thought he could have won all 3 rounds. Like, even though he got dropped in the first round, like then he came back and was like beating him up, and he actually gassed out Barriault in that fight. It was crazy.
Fireside said, I hate how close this fight could be. I agree. Look at Curtis against Hermanson, frustrated with the variety.
Moving around and like kickbox. Hermanson's got decent kickboxing. Like he was piecing up Dulitze and all that, but Barriault's more come forward. Like he's not really damned. Like he'll grab you by the back of the neck doing down fry uppercuts and just go back and forth. But the difference is he's going to be hitting at 75% of what Chris Curtis is going to be hitting.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it.
But he is a beast though. He's going to beat like the lower level. Like what's he, 37? He probably can in power bar 25 up to like 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever. But like I just don't know. Who is his best win? Julian Marquez?
I wouldn't say that's his best win.
Who is?
Maybe Anders.
Yeah, but he didn't win that fight, in my opinion. But I
guess
on paper,
that's
his best win. Because Jordan Wright, Dolce Lungabula, Ubu Azatar, people that ain't even in the UFC no more.
Yeah, I get that.
Adam Hunter.
That's tough.
You know what I mean? He lost to Sanchez.
That's why I don't have a bet. That's why I don't have a bet on Marc Andre. That's one of the reasons.
Why you should have one on Chris Curtis.
But he's, I don't know.
I'm the toughest in the world.
All right, Neil Magny versus Mike Malott. Go ahead, Cody.
Like, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Like, I got Mike Malott here because I've seen Magny get messed up too many times. But like, dude, I'm not super confident on it because it's like Mike Malott seems pretty like finish dependent. But he's like weird. If you watch him fight Fugit, he looked good in the first round, got the takedown, did some jiu-jitsu, didn't get the finish. Second round, he was looking like a little tired going backwards, and then he just like explodes with this 2-punch combination that was fast and cracked Fugit, dude. Dropped it. That was like one of the sickest combos. But and then choked him out with one of the tightest guillotines you're gonna see. Then he comes out, he takes Lainesse down, gets that arm triangle. Like maybe he can do that to Neil Magny. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, Neil Magny's been sub 6 times, but it's to like the best people in the world. It's like Gilbert Burns, Damian Maia, Shavkat, couple more people probably, but them are all like the highest of the high levels. But dude, like if you don't get them out of there though, and they just stay striking, I don't know, man. I've seen Neil Magny take Jeff Neal's shots and beat Jeff Neal, which I kind of thought Jeff Neal won that fight too. It was weird, but I don't know. This is going to be a tough fight. I'm gonna stay away from this. I know we'll know a lot more about Mike Malott after this fight. Because I think he should win, but I think there could have been a couple more levels before you go right to Neil Magny. Because I don't know if Neil Magny should be number 13 in the world, but Malott's 41. So say he should have gotten like a top 20 guy. Because go through the top 20. Like, can you go through that real quick of like the top like 30, 25 guys?
Of welterweight?
Yeah. Because like Neil Magny's got good cardio. He's well-rounded. He's tough as shit. And like, if he ain't getting his leg kicked off, like that's not going to happen here like he did against Ian Gary. So I feel like there's like a couple more fights we could have seen Mike Malott really prove himself more because he looks like a killer. But he's seen, is he finish dependent? Is you don't know how to get to it? Just go click welterweight right there. Welterweight world right under Mike Malott's name.
Well, right I'm looking up something else. Hold on. Okay. So Michael Chiesa is 14. Renat is 15.
Who's Renat? Fakhretdinov?
Fakhretdinov, yeah.
Yeah, he's not ready for them dudes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Renat would fuck up Magny, I feel like.
Click right here?
Yeah. Now go down to like, yeah. So
yeah, Randy Brown's fighting somebody. Dalby.
Michael Morales.
Dude,
Gunnar Nelson. Like all these people, I feel like, let's see.
He's fighting Brown. He's fighting
Zaleski, like that dude's good. But like Carlston Harris, like there's people I feel like he's skipping the line kind of. Like we could figure out a lot if he fought Carlston Harris. But I feel like, I feel like he should beat Magny, but I feel like he's skipping a lot of stuff. Even Phil Rowe. Don't you feel like him and Phil Rowe would be like a good fight? Like
maybe. You're right.
Alex Morono. I don't know. Because Magny's going to beat Morono. You know what I mean? But I'm going to take Malott. But like some tells me like, hey man, like Neil Magny has a good shot at winning this. If Malott comes out, tries to go for the finish, hurts Magny in the first round, goes for the finish, doesn't get it, and Magny works his way back in, he could clinch him up against Cage, hitting him with the knees, do the dirty fighting. I've seen him do it to Gene Liang, whatever Lee. I think he beat Jeff Neal like less than 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago. Max Griffin, like he's got some quality wins. Like he's got some. I know we was there, but it was close. It was close, but I'm just saying like it's a big step up in competition from like Adam Fugit and Johan Lainesse. So, but give me Malott. I think that maybe he does because he can definitely take Magny down. Malott's got good wrestling, like a power body lock takedown and stuff. So maybe he can get that arm triangle like he did to Johan Lainesse because we watched Gilbert Burns hit it on Magny. But if he takes him down, goes hard for that triangle and stuff and doesn't get it, arm triangle, this, that, doesn't get it, comes out in the second round and looking a little tired, and like Magny can eat them hard shots. Like he's hard to TKO. You might be able to sub him, but like TKO Neil Magny's tough. So
yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
Beware. There's like I feel like more.
I'm on Malott.
Better lines.
I'm on Malott.
Like heavy,
pretty heavy. I like him a lot. I think he gets it done. He's dangerous. That's why I like his striking. I think he's got slick striking, good counters. I think he can at least knock Magny down and then wrap up a submission because Magny gets submitted very easily. I know it's against very good people, but like high level people. But I really think Malott's submission game is really good. I'm not saying he's got the best grappling in the world, but he's got those
submission, dude.
Yes, and
grip.
Magny's not dangerous. He's just not dangerous. You're going to tell me that he has to survive 15 minutes against Malott, who's dangerous? Could he?
What?
Dude, Magny's slowing down now.
I mean,
you see the Phil Rowe fight? When he was literally holding Phil Rowe up against the cage for 2.5 rounds
it's a big
because he had nothing.
Yeah, but that's what he can do. Can he do that to Malott? Maybe he can
No,
hold.
he can't do
He's
that to
bigger
Malott.
Malott, but like so he all right, he out
And he was
cardio.
lucky he was out cardioed Daniel Rodriguez.
Yeah, but Daniel
because
Rodriguez got good cardio.
Well, he out cardioed him barely, just barely enough to win that fight.
But I'm saying, do we know if Mike Malott has Daniel Rodriguez cardio? Because Daniel Rodriguez usually has really good cardio. He usually comes back in the end of it.
I think he does. So give me Malott. I think he gets a club and sub personally. I think he's going to land a counter. It's going to drop him or do something a little crazy where it's a little wobbled. And then the guillotine or maybe a rear naked choke is going to happen right after that.
I want to see it because I hope Malott's as good as we think he is. And then we can watch another prospect coming up. I do too. I think he seems tough, but
I don't think he's amazing.
Big step up though, right?
It is a big step up. But I just think Magny he's on the down.
Who would you take, like Malott or Carlston Harris?
That's tougher because I do think Harris has the grappling. He's still sneaky. He's got decent striking, and he's more dangerous than Magny for sure.
Who would you take, Magny or Carlston Harris?
Probably Harris.
I would take Magny in that fight.
He
keeps it standing.
I think his time is come and gone. I think this is the time to fade Magny.
Well, when he fights Shavkat or Gilbert Burns, or Ian Gary, but we'll see. I just think this is prove me.
He ain't looking good, and I like not even like when I say he's not looking good, he's not even remotely looking mediocre.
Okay,
and he's slowing down. The Philip Rowe fight said it all for me.
Okay,
he should have beat Philip Rowe way better than that. That was.
I don't think Philip Rowe's like too bad though.
You think who do you think would win? Who do you think would win in it, Philip Rowe or Mike Malott?
I don't know because I do because like I just got to see Malott. We've never seen him in a third round.
I would pick Mike Malott.
Okay, I'm just saying I just need to see him go like in a third round where he's not just beating up like these lower.
I think he's okay. He doesn't really we haven't seen him because he's always finished the fights before that, so I can't really judge him. I can only assume, but it doesn't look like he's like fading or like before he gets to finish or anything like that. So
I like this. What about Malott versus Ian Gary? Ian Gary.
I would feel like Gary.
Yeah.
So, I'd have to. Just a better striker. Way better. Sorry, way better striker. Technical.
I'm just worried about his cardio because he puts everything into everything he does.
I'm worried about Neil Magny's durability and the chance for a club and sub. He's been beaten up a lot in his fights, except maybe the Philip Rowe fight because it was all up against the cage for 2.5 rounds. So I don't know. I think Malott, I think he gets this one done. I'm going with the more dangerous guy.
I picked him too, and I hope he does.
I think he can win by knockout. I think he can win by a submission, and I honestly think he can win by a submission or decision too. We haven't seen it, but I think he can do it. The path to victory for Magny is to hold up Malott against the cage for 2.5 rounds. I'm telling you, that's his only path to win here. He ain't gonna knock him out. There's no way. He ain't gonna sub him.
No.
There's no way.
I don't think so, unless he gasses him.
And if it goes to decision, are you gonna trust the judges? The Canadian judges?
No,
I wouldn't.
I don't know.
So why pick Magny then?
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh, no, why bet? I'm sorry. Why bet? Why bet?
He's like plus freaking 300 at this point, which is crazy to me.
See, Tyler knows. I bet anything on Malott over Rowe. 100%. I know he would beat Philip Rowe. 100%. And he would make it look easy. In the second round by submission. Boom. It's going to happen here. It's going to same guy, same kind of guy.
Okay.
All right.
Carlos max bet Malott, he said.
You're going to max. I like it. I like your confidence. I'm in it. Let's go. Co-main event. Raquel Pennington versus Mayra Bueno Silva. You're up, Cody.
Yeah, dude, this is a tough fight to call too. I wouldn't be betting this fight at all, to be honest, because it's a girl fight. That's two of the better skilled girls. You know what I mean? Raquel Pennington's been fighting forever. She's well rounded. She can strike. She's got a good clinch. She can grapple. So she's only been finished one time in the last 13 years, and that was by Amanda Nunes. You know what I mean? Like, and then you have to go back to like Kat Zingano got her back in fucking like 2013 or 2010 or some weird shit like that. But she's tough, dude. She's a junkyard dog of a female fighter where she just keeps coming forward. She's hard to finish. She's got good cardio, good toughness, well-rounded. Fought everybody in the game. You know what I mean? Then you got Mayra Bueno Silva, who's just like a crazy female fighter. You know, you usually don't get these aggressive girls that are big, aggressive, and can finish at anything. Finish standing, finish on the ground. More on the ground. She's got like, I think 10 wins. They're all finishes, right? Or no, she's got two decision wins, something like that. The one, I believe Chinese girl she went to decision with.
Yeah,
but
not too many.
Yeah, but she's got 6 submissions. You know what I mean? And some of them standing, some's been clubbing some. She's got really good leg kicks, which we've seen Raquel Pennington get hurt with leg kicks, but that was Amanda Nunes throwing them leg kicks, and years ago. Mayra Bueno Silva, dangerous on the ground. I don't know, dude. See, like, I'm staying far away from this fight. I'm gonna watch the co-main and the main just as fans. I think it's like hard to know who's really gonna win either one, because I feel like Mayra Bueno Silva might be more like finish dependent and big moment dependent over just like actually just getting the sub win. Because how big, what's the sizes of these girls? I mean, dude, what's her name? Holly Holm was way bigger than Mayra Bueno Silva. Like, well, I know Bueno Silva used to fight at 125, but she was like way bigger. And I know she hit that front choke, but before that, she was getting bullied a little
Pennington's
bit.
a touch bigger.
Yeah, just
1
a little
inch,
bit.
1 inch.
Yeah, so I feel like Pennington definitely has the wrestling advantage. She's going to have the clinch advantage, even though Bueno Silva has good like Muay Thai. She has good clinch, like knees and stuff like that. This is going to be a tough fight to call to see who wins. I'm actually, you want underdogs. I'm going to pick Raquel Pennington as an underdog here. I'm going to say that she's going to be able to hold her against the cage. I'm going to say that the striking's pretty even, but I have no confidence in this. Like I said, I wouldn't bet this. There's a lot of good spots on this card to bet other than this one. You know what I mean? Because this could go a lot of different ways. Like Pennington could grind her out over 5 rounds. And we've never seen Bueno Silva go 5 rounds. I know she was scheduled for 5 rounds against Holm. She never went. I've seen her get tired in fights. I've seen her get tired, like even against Montana De La Rosa. I've seen her get tired in fights. So, in first time going 5 rounds with the junkyard dog, why not get Pennington? To me, the more proven fighter, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bueno Silva somehow pulls off it. She's a freaking tough, mean girl, both these girls. So I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna pick Pennington for my underdog pick. Very skilled fighter. If you want to talk about Arnold Allen and that, but no money on this fight whatsoever. You can watch this one and the next one as a fan, and these are 2 tough girls. Like these are alpha girls. You know what I mean? So can't wait to watch it.
Yeah. So this is what I came down to. Like, I do think this will be a close fight, but I almost feel like we're gonna see the same fight as we saw against Bueno Silva versus Holly Holm.
That's why yeah, I can see that.
And I can totally see this happening because Bueno Silva already knows pretty much what Pennington's going to do. She's going to want to push her up against the cage. She's going to want to tire her out a little bit and this and that, which only leaves that ninja front choke available every time. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but you have to think about it that way too. And on the feet, like Pennington does have good striking. I'm not saying she doesn't, but Silva also has good striking. I think it's very close. So to me, the more dangerous fighter who has the ability to get a submission at least, I don't see a knockout by either fighter here, but I'm going to go with Silva because she's the more dangerous girl. I think she's fought Holly Holm. She beat her. I know it was no contest, but whatever. It's going to be the same kind of style that Holly Holm does. And she's already fought that style and she knows what to do. And actually, I think Holly Holm is better than Pennington personally even at that age right now. So that's just me.
Right. But was she going to do that if she didn't catch that choke on Holm? What was going to happen? Was she just going to get bullied up against the cage, maybe taken down in the 4th and 5th round when she's not as dangerous?
We'll never know.
Right.
Unfortunately. But I just feel like the opportunity will always be there if that does happen. Yeah, but if it doesn't, I still do favor Silva. It's going to be a close fight, though. I think she's just going to pull it off.
I hope she does.
And she's been doing it lately. Like she's been doing these crazy submissions. However she's winning. And I think the momentum, and I know Raquel's on a good win streak here too. She's 5 in a row, but I mean, I don't know. I just really have it's more of a gut feeling to anything. I just think Bueno Silva gets it done.
I
Whether it's going to be
win.
by a greasy decision or it's going to be a submission like ninja choke again, because that's how she does it, and she can do it at any
arm
time.
Bars, dude. Her
25
arm bars
minutes
are freaking disgusting.
25 minutes. I don't think Pennington's going to want to take her down. There's no point. She'll push her up against the cage, and she's going to hope to not get choked, like Bueno Silva's done like at least a couple times now.
These girls are going to beat each other up standing up too. They both got good stand up. But I want to see Silva win just because I'd like to see her as a champion, a dangerous female champion like that. It's been like Nunes used to be like that. She could finish a girl on the ground or standing. So, but she's small though. Bueno Silva like used to be 125, and she's like seems a little small for this division. But we'll see. She's so dangerous.
But she's been doing better actually as bantamweight. But bantamweight, like there's not a lot of great fighters. Let's be honest. This is the top of the top guys.
She's got good speed there too.
Yeah, I think
and still has good power. So
yeah, it's going to be a close fight either way you look at it. I just think Bueno Silva gets it done, and she always is going to have that, finishing upside that Pennington just does not have. She really doesn't.
Show.
All right, Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis. This is another close fight, and I've been going back and forth, and I just landed on Sean Strickland because I think du Plessis is finish dependent, even with his new nose job. I really do. I just think he has to get a finish in the first or second round because Sean Strickland's rounds are rounds 3, 4, and 5. I don't think du Plessis will be able to keep up the pace. There's no way. He's going to have to knock him out in the first round or second round. There's just no way. I don't even care what this. I know he beat Robert Whitaker, and that's a great win, and he looked better doing it. He seemed like he had a little bit more energy, all that good stuff. But Sean Strickland just doesn't stop coming forward. And I don't think du Plessis, like I said, even with his new nose job, I don't think it's going to be able to survive the pace. So to me, this is what it comes down to. Du Plessis rounds 1 or 2, or Sean Strickland rounds 3, 4, or 5. And it could be a knockout, or he'll win a decision. That's what I came up with, and that's what I'm going with. But I could totally see du Plessis winning this fight too. It's really hard. It's a really tough fight. Line's appropriate. So give me Sean Strickland. I'll say decision, but it wouldn't shock me if it's like a round 5 knockout or something like that.
Yeah, man. I'm going with Sean Strickland. I love both these dudes. I like both their styles. I don't care. I mean, I really don't care who wins. Sean Strickland's probably more entertaining champion. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I like both these guys. I like both their styles. They're both beasts, both alpha dog, tough guys that really bring it the whole fight. The way I see this playing out in my head is they're striking in the first round, and that's what Strickland's good at. He's boxing, he's coming forward, right? I want to see who takes the center of the cage, but I just got to think it's Strickland, man. Just the way he fights,
think so too.
Right? But at first, they're both going to come fight and see who takes the center. But then, like Strickland, if he's coming forward, I see Dricus wanting to shoot on him, right? So I see Dricus coming out like he does, landing a takedown, just kind of not like Abus, because he's so much better than Abus, but like landing a takedown, wrestling with Strickland getting back up, and they like do some of that, and Dricus gets some ground and pound, and then I just feel like when they get back up, Strickland's just going to be able to just put a pace on him, and I just don't know if Dricus finishes Strickland, and I just think that he can tire himself out. Like I know he got his nose fixed and all that, but like he was still tired against like freaking Darren Till. All them guys, but I don't know. I think it's from the grappling because he tried to grapple with Brad Taveras and then didn't really get his grappling going, lost the first round, but the second and third dude was still looked tired, but was still throwing heat. You know what I mean? So he keeps his power. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm staying far away from this fight because this could go anybody that's like confident.
Do you like the over? Can I be honest? Or ask you a question? Do you like the over 1.5 here?
Yeah, I like the over 1.5.
That's what it's set at. It's at like plus 230, like a parlay piece. I kind of want to play that.
Over 1.5 is plus 230.
No, I'm sorry, minus 230.
I was gonna sound like what? Yeah, man. I mean, I don't see Strickland finishing du Plessis in a round and a half, and I don't really see. I mean, it's a crazy fight, but I'm like, look, what Till, all them guys, they went over 1.5 with du Plessis, so why can't Strickland? But I think even Derek Brunson, he almost went to the third round and he was gassed by the second with. They were both gassed. But
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, I feel like anybody that tells you like confidently, like this is what's going to happen, I don't think we really know, because both these dudes have like kind of clear past the victory. I mean, Dricus is like what? I don't think that he just wrestles Sean Strickland for 5 rounds, and I don't think he takes Sean Strickland down and submits him. I don't know if he like what Dricus does is like drags people like to fucking hell and then sees who can stay there longer. And most of the people like Darren Till and Brunson, they don't have no cardio, and they just die there. But like Strickland, I feel like has the cardio to just roll with him and fight with him the whole time. And then like if he keeps getting tired and Strickland's not getting as tired, then he starts taking over. So I got to go with Strickland here. I don't know, but like I said, no confidence. I don't tell nobody to bet nothing on this fight. You can watch this fight as a fan with no money on it and be way more happier in the end than losing money. I mean, if you win money and whatever happens, you're gonna be happy. But if you lose money, but then watch a good fight, you're gonna be like still a little salty. This is the perfect fight to just sit there and watch these two motherfuckers fight. This is gonna be a dog fight, dude.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. And it's tough because I can see it go either way. I really can. But
dude, that pressure ain't no joke, dude. Like that pressure ain't no joke.
It's not. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, like you said, Duplessis, he holds his power all fight. But we haven't seen him in 5 rounds, though.
True that.
We've seen Strickland in 5 rounds twice. Off the couch once, up a weight class.
Dude, you know, dude, no.
This is mythical, guys.
No, the craziest thing about Sean Strickland is he came in on 1 week notice and beat up Brandon Allen, whooped his ass. Then he came in on 3 days notice and beat up Imavov, and
up a weight class.
It's not the most, but you're still flying to Australia, doing all that stuff. And he did 6 weeks for his championship fight camp because Dricus was supposed to fight and he got hurt. So they offered it. True. That's how he got that fight. So like, that's not even very long camp, but for him, this dude probably just fights every day. Like, I don't think he just like stops fighting, but damn, man, this is going to be a good fight. And I like both dudes, like their styles. Whoever wins, I can't even picture who wins really by how. I can see both ways. It's just a mix. So stay away from this one.
Yeah, Pick'em said that Duplessis was in 5. Did he go all 5 rounds though? I don't think he did. Maybe he was in a 5-round fight, but it just didn't go all 5. I could be wrong.
He had some good fights over there in South Africa too. He fought the Robert Soldic dude, which is tough, but like in the UFC, I haven't seen him go 5 rounds with a Sean Strickland. So, but God, this is such a good fight. I'm more. I mean, I would have been hyped up for Duplessis versus Strickland, but worst comes to worst, Duplessis wins, and we probably get Duplessis versus Izzy is what I meant to say before. True. And if not, then in Strickland wins, who do we got next for that?
It's a good question.
Hit that thing. Go ahead, hit that middleweight thing.
Okay, let's
Cannonier, maybe a rematch with who's Cannonier fighting?
Let's see.
He's fighting someone good.
Nobody yet, but he is number 3.
Oh, he blew his knee out. He was supposed to fight somebody. Jamal Marvin.
Maybe it's Chimaev time. Maybe it's Chimaev time.
That would be good. That would, but he's supposed to
fight, if Allen wins. Maybe if Allen wins.
He already beat the brakes off him. I want to see Allen and Chimaev. Allen and Chimaev. How good would that be? Who you got in that?
Allen, Chimaev.
Because Chimaev's not going to really strike with him. He's going to come out wrestling, but can he just finish Brandon Allen? I want to see that. That's what I need in my life. Cannonier knocks Brandon Allen the fuck.
My immediate gut reaction says Chimaev, but I can totally see Allen out. I don't know. They're both tough dudes.
So that's
tough.
So Izzy probably going to come back after somebody, especially if Dricus wins. But Izzy, if he comes back and says, I want Strickland after Strickland beats up, we got to be like, yeah, you got it. I mean, he did enough.
I would say it's Adesanya or honestly, it's Chimaev. I think he's next. Those two, it's one of those two.
Unless Paulo Costa comes in and just demolishes Robert Whittaker.
Because it's not going to be Whittaker. It's not going to be Vittori. He has a fight scheduled with
it would be Cannonier because he's already beat him, or is he? But you can't just give Cannonier the title. I don't know, though. He beat the shit out of Vittori his last fight out. So, but who was Cannonier supposed to fight when he blew his knee out? That was going to be a good fight.
I don't remember. I guess I could have clicked on his little thing.
I was just thinking that. I can't remember. You could have clicked it. That's exactly my brain. You could have clicked it.
Roman Delete.
Okay, that was going to be a good fight.
So that was in December.
So they just.
So it's not hasn't been too long.
Yeah, so when did he get it? Yeah, so he ain't fighting for a while because he blew his knee out in November.
But yeah, he's got 6 months at least.
About 39 years old.
6 months at least.
So he's out the equation. So it's probably Izzy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably a rematch. I mean, that makes sense. I think Izzy needs one more fight, though, to be honest.
What?
I think Izzy needs one more fight.
To fight Dricus or Strickland? What?
Like he needs to fight maybe the winner of whoever's coming up. Let me click on it again.
Izzy gets his rematch, man. He gets the only other person he lost to ever was Pereira at 185. He should get, and then Strickland, like he should get that rematch. I guess over. I mean,
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. All right, kiddos. Let's see what everybody else says real quick, and then before we get out of here, let's see. Bunny Hunter, I love this. Strickland for president. There you go.
Let's go, dude. I like
Strickland. KO Strickland. I hope he starts digging a hole and buries him in it.
Oh, nah. Shout out Tito back in the day.
Strickland spars like 20 rounds every day, and he's been grappling with Uncle
Johnny Eblin too. Johnny Eblin's such a savage, dude.
Pick'em says, I think people are going to be surprised how well DDP can hold his own even when the fight goes long. I think he's going to be in there, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen him fully gas out. It's just that, like, he's gotten tired and, like, went to a dogfight with, like, Darren Till. When Darren Till in the second round was piecing him up, and he just could not stop a takedown to save his life. And if that same thing happens and Strickland starts stopping the takedown, but I can't wait to watch this fight.
This is a good point. DDP looks like Pantoja, and when he tries to push through the fatigue. Yeah, both those guys are just. You think they're dead, and then they're just like, nah, I'm alive.
The difference is though, is Pantoja's getting hit by other 125 pounders when he's that dead tired, so he just eats that shit.
I love Pantoja.
These dudes are gonna be 205.
Love them.
Just throwing bombs, but true. That's a good point.
Dricus already won. Dricus is in Sean's head.
In his head.
He is a little bit. Usually it's the other way around. So we'll see how that works out.
True that.
Either side you're on is going to be a great fight. I agree. Yeah. Someone will move up to 170 to fight, from 170 to fight Strickland. Oh, Leon Edwards. There it is.
What if Islam beats Leon and then wants to come up
to 185
at 300 and says Strickland, let's go, dude? Islam's that dude's
he's never gonna fight. He's never gonna fight.
I think what?
Do you see him on Twitter and Instagram just out there skiing in the slopes because he's injured, wrestling? Supposedly he's injured. You don't see it? Go on his YouTube and check it out, or Instagram.
It's worth a Google.
No, he's just scared of olives. It's okay though. I get it.
Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know. I was feeling some hostility. I'm like, what did I say to this guy?
It's weird. It's weird that he's skiing and he's injured. Interesting.
I think he wants to fight Leon at 300.
Good for him. He's probably just faking an injury.
He can probably beat Leon too, because his striking's good, and his wrestling's good, and he's going to just be a little fucking break.
I wish he would just move up to 170 and call it a day. So
he's going. I think he's going to. I think that's what he
wants. Hope he does.
Do. Yeah,
and Olives will be the champion again. Let's go. Better champion for everybody in the world. Just throwing it out there. Okay. I bet the fight to end around 4 or 5 or by decision -102. I like that.
I can see damage on both of them, and it ended either way.
Oh, in 4 or 5. Way, yeah. Okay,
yeah,
I like
for sure. Yeah. Don't mind it.
Shouldn't Delise be favored over Imavov?
Bro, I take that, and it's like, dude. Okay, so
I'm going to say no, and I like Delise a lot.
I didn't think that's a tough.
I think Imavov wins.
I sure fights that.
That's just me. Early lean. I like Delise. I'm a Delise fan. I will say that.
Small cage though. You got to remember that. One
dude
likes to use a lot of movement. The other dude likes to corner you and punch your head in. So
Mavov's good. He's durable.
Delete, dude. I had Marvin by decision in that, and Delete won that fight. I just rewatched that.
Yeah, that was before Hawes got knocked out like 90 times in a row, and literally Delete stole his life.
But Hawes or Mavov wobbled him, but couldn't finish Hawes, where most people finish him. So, like in the Mavov, I don't think he finished Shabazian and Ian Heinisch, but it's a decent step up. I'm pretty high on Delite, and then if it hits the ground somehow, it could get dangerous.
I still think Delite beat Vittori.
I will say that right now. Away from. I think it's. Yeah, he did. He did.
I think Vittori. He did. He landed the better shots by
possibility. Won through all 3 rounds. And I had a bet on Vettori by decision.
He
was minus 175.
I had a bet on Roman Dolidze.
He was minus 170. I remember we watched that live, and I needed that so bad to stay in the game. And I was shocked because they gave him unanimous. Yeah, they gave him unanimous too. I just rewatched that.
It was disgusting. All Vettori did was land leg kicks, which didn't phase
Roman landed the bigger shots every single round.
Every round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
but I cashed that ticket. That's why when Davey Grant fought Marcos, they took that back. Now we're even. Okay. Okay. Okay with that.
All right, guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us for about 2 hours, 18 minutes. Definitely want to give a shout out to the Dono crew, which is Jaden Pineda. We got Donovan, Jeff Pelton, Lenny, our guy Johnny News, Kiwi Brew, and Daz Files, the Australia New Zealand connection. We always appreciate you guys. Yep. And we always appreciate everybody coming out too as well. We got Pick 'em MMA, Jeff Ursi, Carlos, CJ UFC Picks. We got 130 MMA, Tyler, Derek, Izzy, our guy, Justin, Jeff Pelton, Sicky Does MMA. Go check out all these guys on Twitter and Instagram. AJ, who else am I missing? Bunny Hunter, Scott Lawson, Paku. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry.
Mushroom Joseph MMA. Snerius.
There you
Scott
go.
Lawson, AJ,
Jeff Bruno, Snerius,
Justin
Brandon,
Delegas. You say Justin? That's our dude. Bunny Hunter, Ice Viking, Jaden.
Ice Viking, yeah. For,
Cody Dank was in the building.
Freud, Cody, Jordan. I know there's more we're missing.
Everybody be ready
everybody.
For the Friday live because it's a pay-per-view.
Get ready. Go ahead.
It's going to be on. There might be a giveaway or two of the Blood Money shirts. We got 2 crazy guests. I don't know if you guys get on TikTok.
You're on Instagram or TikTok. Dude, you know them.
Probably. Mr. Plus Money and the MMA Parlay. They got big accounts. So check it out, dude. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be Friday night at 7 p.m. on my UFC on Eastern on my channel, my YouTube. So
yep. Oh, Ryan Jordan, our guy Ryan Jordan. We would appreciate
Ryan Jordan,
my guy. I see you. Ice Viking wants to remind you to put your Tapology picks. Did you do it last week? Because we didn't remind him. That's why.
And I was at work. Now I'm at work on a Saturday. I was so happy though. My phone worked and I was on a little job that I could not watch it because I'm working, but
kind of listen to it if you want to say.
Well, I was watching as Joshua Van. Then I'm like, damn, I can't sit at home and just fucking. That guy's the nervous as shit. I'm at work and I'm like, damn, he got whooped the first round though. I'm like, God damn, first fight of the year.
I told you.
Oh, I had a bet on him, and he came back and that kid's dangerous. He's tough.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
What is he? 22.
He's 22 years old.
Him and Makayev, who wins?
Right now,
takes him down.
Yeah, right now. But I bet you in like 3 or 4 years,
Joshua Van. 2.5 years. Joshua Van Manelke versus Joshua Van, 2 years. The boxing in that fight, dude, I can't wait to see some stuff like that.
I mean,
this kid's tough.
Manelke will still be in his prime. I would probably say Cop, but it's close, dude. 5 years, I would say Van.
Yeah. Can't wait to see all this stuff, man.
Yep.
Van and Pantoja.
Right now?
Yeah. Who's Pantoja fighting next? Do they have anything on that yet?
I don't think so. I know Moreno and Royval's fighting in Mexico City, but is that the title eliminator right there?
No.
Again?
It can't be.
Well, who else is it going to be?
He already beat Moreno 3 times. It's whoever the fuck it ain't, Moreno or Royval. He's not going to get back.
Moreno is on the Max Holloway disease right now. He's never going to get a title shot if Volkanovski's a champion.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Who else?
No, I get it.
Real quick, who else? There's Albazi. He got hurt.
No,
he's
hurt
fighting?
Though.
You got Kai, but do we really?
No, Kai's not good. I don't know, man. He can chill for a while. I think he needs to let it sit.
He's like 33. He needs to fight.
But I mean, if there's nobody to fight and you could be a champion.
Who else is there though at 125?
Let me look. I'm looking up the
Makayev. You got them dudes coming up.
Makayev's coming up, but I don't think he's ready.
No, somebody's got to get ready.
Dude, here's the sad part. It should have fucking been Cape.
Cop. I mean, yeah, Cop.
Yeah, it should have been Cop.
That's what they was trying to set him up for.
Because it's Nicolau and
What'd you
Cop.
call me?
I called you a cop.
Well, before that.
Nicolau.
Oh, never mind. You stuttered a little bit on it.
Honestly, it might have to be Kai Kara or Amir.
Who did he beat
Abazi.
last? Don't he got a win recently, Kai?
Who did he
After
beat?
the Abazi stuff, I thought he did, or maybe not.
No, he lost to Moreno, right?
No,
he lost to Abazi, and
he didn't fight nobody after that.
No,
I feel like he did. Okay,
I kind of.
But he really won
that
fight, so they kind of could give it to him.
That fight.
But
He has to.
He did.
If Abazi's injured, it has to be Kai Kara next. That's it.
Yeah, because Cop messed it up.
Yep.
So Kai Kara,
he was on a gravy train with
fight.
biscuit wheels. If he'd have won that fight, he would have been the next guy. I bet you.
Fumbled the bag. He'd be back.
Yes, sir. That's what happens
All
when
right,
you don't
Johnny.
make weight, guys. All right, guys. I know we're just talking rambling right now. We appreciate everybody hanging out. Friday night, definitely check us out. 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Cody's channel. And we're going to have 2 awesome guests to break this down as well. And we'll do some giveaways. I know Cody's ready for it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, guys. Take care. Good luck with your bets if we don't see you on Friday. And happy fight night, guys.